Stadium. It was a display of marching bands, dancers and pure USA patriotism, and that was the theme that followed for years. In the 1980s, the Walt Disney Company got involved and we started seeing some interesting and questionable displays. But we got our first glimpse of halftime shows to come in '93 when none other than Michael Jackson stunned fans with his 15-minute medley of his own smash hits. When he walked out on stage, he had to wait for the crowd's cheers to die down for about 2 minutes before even starting his first song. Diana Ross, Gloria Estefan, Phil Collins all starred in their own shows, as did Aerosmith, who performed alongside NSYNC. Things got a little bit out of hand in 2004 when Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson produced perhaps the most famous or infamous wardrobe malfunction in history. Shows from the likes of Prince, Lady Gaga and Beyoncé are considered by critics as the best. To give you an idea of the scale of things, Rihanna's 2023 halftime show included roughly 800 people. These ranged from backing dancers to stage crew to camera operatives broadcasting to millions around the world. The whole stage for that show was built in roughly 8 minutes and was broken down and cleared away in the same time. The acts perform for free nowadays, even though the experts reckon it costs around $13 million to put on Rihanna's show. Artists know they'll rocket up the charts in the following weeks. Rihanna's average sales improved by 140% in the months following her performance. The Super Bowl halftime show will be a fixture in pop culture for years to come. So the question is, who next?
Hello, good afternoon. Happy Bank Holiday Monday. This is Drive Time with me, 4 till Heaven, alongside Darren here, by the way. It's Darren Bent.
It's Darren here, by the way.
I just said that. You all right, Darren Bent?
How you doing, you all right?
Happy Bank Holiday Monday to you.
Happy Bank Holiday Monday to you.
Thank you. Happy Bank Holiday Monday to you. Right, Jigo, we've got a show for you this afternoon and ask if Spurs fans have every right to get carried away with their start to the season following their win over Man City. We'll also discuss when we are actually going to see Ruben Amorim start getting results from Man United. Dear, oh dear. On top of that, we'll build up to a huge game. It's live and exclusive on talkSPORT tonight. It sees Newcastle take on Liverpool. And we'll touch on all three promoted sides winning the game in just 2 weeks into the new season. Sure, that's a good sign, right? All that plus Bent is going to bring us his EFL corner and his tea time takeaway. He's back. Busy show, Bank Holiday Monday. We're at work. You're listening. Thank you for that. This is Drive. This is talkSPORT. If you want to get involved, you can. 03717 22 33
talkSPORT Drive.
We'll have a bit of that.
We will have a bit of that. Right, now, before, happy Bank Holiday to everyone. I'm led to believe the weather's absolutely lovely outside.
You've been outside, right? You have.
I know, but I'm led to believe it's still nice outside.
Yes, that's beautiful. I can see it from there.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I've got a nice little view there, the window.
Yeah, you've got a window in the other room.
Yeah.
We don't know what to talk about it. You had a good weekend?
Yeah, very good.
What's the highlight been? What did you do yesterday?
I was working yesterday.
Yeah?
Did comms for PLP, Everton versus Brighton. Good game.
Anything else yesterday?
Yesterday? What else yesterday?
No, I'm just saying, we worked. There.
That's about it, yeah.
You had a christening though, didn't you?
No. Apart from that, after work, went to a christening. After that, went to the christening.
So the reason you didn't go to Jack's wedding is because the christening you forgot about.
No, I was working.
Oh, so you didn't go to the christening?
No, I didn't go near because I was working.
Oh, because you were working.
Working
got in the way
trumps
of the
everything. Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Yeah,
so I couldn't go to Richard and Amy's christening.
Because
Princess.
of course it didn't exist. That's why you couldn't go, right? Because it was a figment of your imagination.
No, it did exist. I just couldn't go.
Yeah. Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm very well.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
Yeah.
What did I do? I can't really remember what I did. I wanted to play golf. I didn't play golf over the weekend. It was nice weather. What did I do Saturday? I'll tell you what I did Saturday night. Right? I was in. I said to the Mrs. Joe, went, let's watch Mission Impossible, the new one. It's just come out. Bentley's talked about it for a long, long time. We'll watch it. And I love Tom Cruise. Yeah. And I love Mission Impossible.
Yeah, incredible. We always speak about him.
Like, if Cruise is listening, don't take this as a negative, because all of your work previously we love.
Other than 3, because 3 was terrible.
Yeah, don't tell him that, though. I like that one. See, I like Rabbit's
No,
Foot.
because what is the Rabbit's Foot? You don't even know what it is.
Well, they explain it in this one.
Yeah, but still a bit murky, isn't it?
I have to say, this Mission Impossible was appalling. First 45 minutes were just flashbacks to all the other Mission Impossibles.
Yeah.
Everything was at night. Even fight scenes were in the dark. Couldn't see anything. I don't even have my telly's on the blink, but I'm guessing not.
Maybe it's changed it to dynamic mode or something. TV.
It was in dynamic mode.
Was it? Maybe go
I
to
checked
sport.
that. I checked that because it was so dark.
Yeah.
And it was just, do you know, I haven't finished watching it. I just thought I turned it off with about 40 minutes to go. Just rubbish.
The bit that done me, I told you, when he dives down, he's got that costume on and he's got to go down to pick up that machine that's in the submarine that was blown up in the last one. So he goes down.
I don't know if I've got to that bit yet.
He must have done. And then
maybe I wound that bit on.
When it's under the water, the submarine that he's gone down to, it starts to roll off that cliff that's in the water. And then he somehow, where are they? In freezing cold temperatures.
Yeah, like you get hypothermia in about 5 seconds.
Right. He then takes his top off, his clothes off.
Why did he do that?
I don't know, but he then swims. He manages to swim to the top, and then he's just floating there on the ice. And the next time we see him, he's getting revived by, I can't remember her name. But that bit there, I thought, hold on. If I jumped in fully clothed, 6 tracksuits on, I'm going to die because I'm too cold.
Why 6?
Because I'm trying to put a minute. Okay, 10.
All right. Oh, you're just talking about how warm you'd get.
Yeah, you put as many clothes layers on. As soon as you jump in that water, you're freezing.
You're dead.
Takes his clothes off. Not a problem. Swims up as well.
I know, but a lot of Mission Impossible is a little bit far-fetched. That's why it's Mission Impossible.
No, but that one is that there was the one that done me.
At least make it a little bit realistic.
Yes. Come on.
I just thought it was terrible. Usually there's a scene in Mission Impossible, like when he comes down from the ceiling, right? Remember that? And as he's going up,
And a bit of sweat comes.
bit of sweat. Like there's loads of them.
Yeah.
Not one of them in this Mission Impossible.
No.
That's terrible, isn't it?
I mean,
You know that bit where he runs, he does a lot of running.
early on, a lot of sprinting.
Does a lot of sprinting. It doesn't need to sprint early on.
No.
But there's scenes like where he's running, he jumps, he breaks his ankle, and he carries on.
No.
All of that's gone. I just didn't get it.
I still think my personal favourites. I know everyone's got their own favourites, but my personal favourite is number 2 with Sandy Newton, where they
but
Chimera. What a one that was.
Yeah.
And then I love Ghost Protocol.
Yeah, that was a great one. Is that Dubai?
As he starts in the prison.
Yeah, that's great.
It gets that's incredible.
Yeah, all great.
Yeah. Fallout's good.
This one was terrible. Cruz, if you're listening, I can only apologise, but you know
Why you put? He should be apologising to you.
He should be, yeah.
I want my $13.99 back.
$13.99 I spent on that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, right? Although I sort of thought, well, that's all my Saturday night cost me, and usually it's a lot more than that.
Yeah. I mean, that's let me down. Jurassic Park let me down.
Mate, I could have told you Jurassic Park was going to let you down.
Good. Have you watched Hostage? Obviously, your friend's on the pod.
Yes, I watched it before. I watched it about 3 months ago.
Good, isn't it?
I thought it was fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
Saran Jones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out Ashley Thomas as well, isn't
She's
there?
on the pod I'm not allowed to mention.
Oh, sorry.
But I can mention the other one with 21 minutes to go, me and Candy.
She on that as well?
I'll tell you what, the numbers that's doing it. And there's this week, it's about Tony Cascarino. And
Okay,
there's a
nice.
story in it about Tony Cascarino that's not known on talkSPORT. So if you want to go download 21 minutes to go, only lasts 21 minutes. It's a good podcast.
Okay. But anyway, as I said, shout out Ashley Thomas, a.k.a. Bashi, who plays the husband in it, in Hostage.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I like that. It's
Unbelievable.
on Netflix. Go check that out. Well, don't do that for the next 3 hours because we got lots coming up because we're going to start with Spurs. They made it 2 wins out of their first 2 Premier League games under Thomas Frank after beating City 2-0 on Saturday. So are Spurs fans within their rights to get just a little bit carried away?
Mugged off by Eze and all that, and we just rock up. Brennan Johnson, bang!
Johnson, who arrives and smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. You can see what the manager has done already in his time at Tottenham. Oh, given away stupidly by Trafford. Here's Richarlison. This should be 2-0. Polinia, it is 2-0.
Thomas Frank has proved himself a really good manager. Has he earned the right to manage a club like Tottenham Hotspur? Absolutely.
Well, everybody was laughing at Spurs this week. They ain't laughing now.
No, they're certainly not, despite missing out on the likes of Morgan Gibbs, White and Eberici Eze. Tottenham had, well, a perfect start to the new Premier League season after beating Pep Guardiola's City. Yet again, it comes after they tonked Burnley on the opening weekend, and the Spurs gaffer Thomas Frank spoke to talkSPORT after the game. He told us exactly what he's been focusing on in training to secure such a solid start to the season.
Second half, I thought we were exceptional. I think the way we kept playing, kept pressing, kept being super aggressive. Yeah, impressed me a lot. And then we got a clean sheet. Another clean sheet. Last year we only got 6, so there's been a big focus on clean sheets. That's easy, but all the defensive phases are high pressure, aggressive, middle block, what do we do there? Low block, how do we defend the box? Mentality to block shots and stuff like that. So big praise to the boys.
Big praise indeed. We all underestimated Thomas Frank.
No, I don't think we did.
Hold on. With regards to how much of a big job it was going to be for him to get off to a great start as Spurs manager, because when you're at Brentford, we've talked about this before, at the beginning of the season, it's stay up, and if you can get top 10, happy days. Spurs, totally different brief. Totally different. He's had two, I wouldn't say tough games. The first game you play newly promoted side.
At home.
At home. So you'd saw, even though they had a great history of conceding very few, that was in the Championship. So you'd expect Spurs to win that game. But, you know, with the disappointments of missing out on those two players, Eberechi Eze and Morgan Gibbs-White, then you're going away to Man City, who looked great on the opening day of the first season as well, on the opening weekend. I thought it was a brilliant start. You couldn't ask for any more than that, right? 5 goals scored, none conceded. They look good, Tottenham. Early days, but we can only talk about early days. They look good.
They look really good. I mean, it's a fixture, by the way, that they've been really, for whatever reason, they just seem to have Man City's numbers. They've won the 3 out of the last 4 in all competitions. And fair play. You have to hold your hands up and say that they were brilliant again. I thought the midfield 3 were fantastic. They're full of energy, full of legs. I thought Sarr has been brilliant this season. Yeah. Kudus running with the ball. Paulinho, he's the one. I thought when they signed him, that's the signing that made me go. I know Kudus will get all the headlines because of the money they spent on him, but he was one, Paulinho, where I thought, oh my goodness, wow, like that's a really good signing because that's exactly what they need because that allows the likes of Bentancur and Sarr to push forward. I mean, when I was in Portugal in the summer, actually, I saw Paulinho. He was on the next Sun Lounge, so I made sure and put my t-shirt back on.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you spoke to him.
Nah, I didn't speak.
On the next Sun, so the next one.
So I'm here, and he's where you are.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Not really. Round the
Didn't know you were.
No, but I'm not going to speak to him. Like,
what about the old eyebrow?
Yeah, there was
I know you are. But,
yeah, but I mean, he is at some size, by the way. Ripped, but I'm a really big fan of his. He was brilliant at Fulham, went to Bayern, he's come back to Spurs, and I just thought he's exactly what they need. But I thought he got the tactics spot on. They seem to frustrate Manchester City. Yeah, and I think in certain scenarios, and I think you're going to see that they don't mind giving up possession. I mean, they had 39% possession compared to 61. But I think when they break, and it always seems to happen against Manchester City, they break with raw authority, and you always think, oh, something's going to happen at the end of this. But fair play to Thomas Frank, because you're right, big. A lot was expected, and not because they finished 4th bottom last season, but just because it's Spurs as a football club, they expect better than where they finished last season. And I think he got everything absolutely spot on. So
we've seen it before with Spurs. Angie's first year, I think after 10 games, they were top. They're flying high, right? And for whatever reason, they got a lot of injuries that year, but it just didn't work.
It happens to everyone, doesn't it?
It does happen to everyone. Are Spurs fans right to get carried away with maybe possibly thinking they can, I don't want to say win it yet, get top 6, top 4?
Well, I don't think. I predicted the Spurs to finish 5th.
Okay.
So they wouldn't surprise me. And you look at what they had on the bench. Obviously, the likes of Matthias Tell, who they've just bought. Ben Davis, obviously older. Archie Gray, one for the future. Danso come on. Bergval's been brilliant. Odegaard, Solanke. They've still got like Udogie to come back. They've got Kulusevski to come back. We know Maddison's gonna come back. I know it's next year, probably February time. Basuma to come back. They've got players. They've got players to come back as well. So you look at their squad and you go, okay. It's decent.
The league?
I don't think they can win the league. No,
they can't win the league.
They can't win the league.
Why can't Spurs win the league?
I just think they're not one of the best teams. I think they're a really good team, but I still think there's teams better than them. So I don't think they can win the league. But I had them at 5th, and I stand by. I think that's what they finished.
They already look harder to beat than they did under Pochettino. Sorry, under Postecoglou.
Yeah, but it's just
and they've got a game plan now.
I think Ange had a game plan, but the problem with Ange was that when it got figured out, he didn't then change it. No. Whereas I look at Thomas Frank, and he would have said, "Well, this is how we're going to play." And then because we saw him set up against PSG with a 3, we've seen him start the game against City with a 4. Like so, he's not just kind of going, "What this is one style. This is what we're going to do." He's adapting to the opposition. I think you have to do that, but if you're a Spurs fan, you've got to be excited about what you've seen because they played really well.
We will talk about my team, Man United, from 5 o'clock.
Can't wait for that.
By jingo, I've got stuff to talk about there. Absolutely useless they were, but we'll talk about the complete opposite of that. That's Tottenham. They're flying high at the moment. Benitez thinks they can't win the Premier League.
What do you think?
Season. I agree with you. I don't think they can, but only because I think there's stronger sides out there with more depth. I think because Spurs have got Champions League football.
Yeah, that's where.
If Spurs didn't have European football, I'd say, well, they might be able to knock on the door. But because they've got Champions League football, we've seen it time and time again.
You need a big squad.
You need a big squad for that. It's going to be very tough. Spurs fans, listen, I'll be honest, it's Bank Holiday Monday and the sun is shining outside. So very few people will phone, unless I say, which I'm going to say, no one's on my switchboard. So if you're a Tottenham fan, you want to have your saying, you've always wanted to get onto talkSPORT or national radio, now is the time to pick the phone up because you'll be next. You'll be live on Drive in about 3 minutes' time. Spurs fans, can you win the title? How far can you go? How excited are you about this new look Tottenham team? 03717 223344. Man United chat from 5. It's Spurs, how we start today's show. 03717 223344. Listen to Drive and talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent. We got John on the decks today, hence this sort of country and western music. Is that your vibe, John? Is that what you're going for? He said, yeah, he loves that kind of music. Oh, some more Garth Brooks coming up, is it? I was going to say Garth Crooks. By the way, Jack's he got married at the weekend. Round of applause to Jack, got married there. Well, Jack, he's off for a week and then he'll be back. Or maybe he won't. Still to come, Bent is going to take us through the weekend's big stories from the EFL. Just quickly, Bukayo Saka is set to miss up to a month of action due to that hamstring injury, meaning he's out of Arsenal's game at Liverpool on Sunday, as well as England's World Cup qualifiers coming up against Serbia and Andorra.
Killer that, isn't it?
That is bad for you, yeah.
I mean, it's not like we've got replacements.
Pains me to say.
Weren't we in the meeting? I forgot we signed Eze as well.
talkSPORT understands Kobbie Mainoo would consider leaving Man United in the final week of the transfer window. We'll be discussing Man United and this from 5. That would be disgusting if that's allowed to.
Why?
You know why.
No, but part of him as well. Like, I know people that have watched Man United pre-season.
Don't.
All right, fair enough.
It'd be terrible. We'll talk about Man United and the state of that club.
Downloading daylight.
Huh?
Nothing.
From 5 o'clock. Should we go to the phone lines? I think we should. Gavin is a Spurs fan. One of the questions you're asking, can Spurs win the league? Benny says no. Hi, Gav.
Hello there. I've been dying to talk to you for ages, you two. Love your show. You just cheered me up even more because Saka, you might have replacements, but he is brilliant. And last year when he went, you actually went.
I mean, that's the remix. Hit him with a remix. Come back with the original.
Are you there, Gav?
Yeah. I can, but
Hold on. Did you do that?
Did I do what?
You sort of went into like a remix version of yourself. Did you do that?
No. Yeah, it's because I'm in this van. I have to go to work for an hour, and I thought I'm driving along, listen to you two. I'm going to phone them. I'm so excited. I stopped going when we got hammered by Liverpool 4-0 with the lack of effort and the stupid tactics last year, and I just wanted him out all along. I was one of the ones arguing with him down in Bournemouth with the ridiculous tactics there when we got beat 1-0.
Okay, so what are you phoned up to say, Gav?
I think, can we win it? Can we win it? I'm daring to dream it, but look at our next 3 fixtures.
Yeah.
We've got Bournemouth, West Ham and Brighton, but it's our big months November when we've got Everton away, tricky. Then we've got Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United. Let's see if we're unbeaten and win the first 10 games this time.
Gav, can Spurs win it?
Yes, of course we can.
Of course we can, said Gav.
No, good.
Bet when he was remixing.
Yeah.
How did you do that? It's unbelievable. Incredible. The whole gallery was like, how's he done that? We can't even do that.
No, but again, I've got Spurs at 5, at top 5. So
I think if they finish 5th, that'd be unbelievable.
Are you worried? I know we'll talk about you later, but are you worried about top 8?
No, I am. Yeah, that rubbish I saw yesterday. John's a Spurs fan. Hi, John.
Hi guys, how are you?
Oh, great, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Just enjoying the sunshine. I just thought I'd phone in because the way I've looked at it, they lose about 4 games and still win the Premier League title, and I don't think with the Champions League, like Benny was saying, the season and only. I think the Champions League qualification is a lot more realistic with the squad and the first season under a new manager.
Everyone's on his DJ decks today, isn't they?
Thanks for your call. Let's go to James. Hopefully these are
He's
better
DJing
lines.
as well.
Hi, James.
Hi, Simon.
Told you.
Hi, James. You all right? I don't know what's going on today. What is happening? You got another line for me?
I told you. Andy, they're all on the old...
What's DJing today? Let's see if this is a theme. Isaac joins us. Isaac?
Hello.
Isaac.
Hello.
Isaac, can you turn the radio off?
What's going on?
Oh, my God. Isaac!
Why are you shouting? Listen, we'll have a conversation because obviously the phone lines are not quite what they should be.
Honestly. What's happening to people?
But
let's try one more. Let's try Elliot. Elliot!
Hello, guys. You all right?
Oh, see, that's better. I'm good, Elliot. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
What would you like to say, Elliot?
I just thought I'd phone in and just say that I reckon we could break top 4 if he is backed, which is essential because, I mean, I know him campaign linked, but it looks like Arsenal go in there as well, and Akaluch from Monaco, but Savinho would be the big deal. But I think the difference between Ange and even like a Pochettino as well, going back, is Ange would just stick with the first 11, very predictable game in. Was lucky if we just scored a couple of goals, just trying to outscore him. But you look at Thomas Frank and his ability to adapt to game. You look at the Burnley game, completely different midfield to the one that played at Man City. And I think his ability to change from Europe to League and just sprinkle, if you like, Pellegrini in with maybe Bergvall or Gray will be the difference this season, rather than big changes that you see that what I think caused Nuno trouble when he was in charge of us. He completely changed around the sides for the cup games, and we went out of all of the competitions because of that.
No, listen, I think Thomas Frank is. I think he's a top quality coach. I think he will rotate the squad. I think you're going to have to. If you're going to compete on all fronts, you're going to have to rotate the squad. You need depth. And I just think that's maybe where Spurs are lacking a little bit. But the window's still open. Can they go and get one or two?
They'll be linked to a centre half that you're now linked to.
Yeah. So, do you know what I mean? It's a scramble out there. You're trying to get these bodies in, but I do think you need depth to be able to compete on the front.
Do you think that Daniel Levy and other owners will be thinking about either bringing in more players or less with such a short time to go before the window closes because of the start they've had?
Oh, no, you still need to bring players in.
No, but what I'm saying is, see, for argument's sake, Man United look appalling. Yeah. Right?
You don't look appalling. You was happy after the first game. Delighted.
Are they more inclined to bring in more players now than they would have been if they would have got 2 wins out of 2? Spurs, right? They look good. They've got Champions League. Are Spurs thinking, well, actually, if we're going to keep pushing, maybe we do need to bring...
Yeah, I would, because as good as things are going well and they're going really well, playing really well, it takes 1 or 2 injuries. I know you've got backup in most positions, but there are certain positions. Centre half a little bit light. Number 10s haven't really got one, have they? With missing out on Eze. Yeah. Slanking, Richarlison, so that's good. So I do think maybe 1 or 2 more just to kind of push people along. But I mean, that's big. I didn't see that there. Wolves, Strad Larson.
Yeah,
he's good.
Rejected, £50 million.
Yeah,
you want more than that. But certainly at this stage of the window.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Mick is a Spurs fan. Hi, Mick.
Good afternoon, boys. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
Fantastic. Sitting in sunny house. Oh, by the way, big shout out to Noel and Liam. All right, Sunshine?
I don't know if you'll wait for them to reply, but they're not with us in the studio.
Oh, that's a shame. He normally is.
He normally is, you're right.
Will we win the league? No chance. I was looking at maybe finishing anywhere, if we've done really well, between 5th and maybe 10th. I'm happy with Thomas Frank. I like him because how good he is. He's now with tactics. I also think he will improve our young players, and we've got a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's a great point. He's a good coach. What a good young player.
It's amazing how football fans can get either so excited or so disillusioned with their team after just 2 games, right?
Yeah, he's got good coaching staff with him as well. Justin Cochran, he's there with him. He was with him at Brentford. I think he spent a bit of time in the international setup as well. Yeah, if you're a Spurs fan right now, the way the season started and the way the club seems to be moving forward, the manager's working really well. You have to be delighted. You have to be happy. Again, I still think they need 1 or 2 more, but if they can get those in, away we go.
A bit later on, we're building up to live and exclusive commentary on talkSPORT. Newcastle, they take on Liverpool at St James's. We'll have team news for you as well in our show, and we'll talk to Troy Deeney. Well, I say Troy Deeney, it's probably not going to be him. He probably won't turn up in time, so it'll be Adrian Durham. You never know, though. And from 5 o'clock, we'll talk about Man United. I can't wait for that. What is happening at my club?
Happy, though?
And no, I'm not happy. And still to come, Bentley's going to talk about teams in lower leagues in EFL Corner. First up, it's time for no Googling.
Do you have mind freeze?
I'll tell you why, because it says Benny will be taking us up and down the leagues in his EFL Corner. I just thought it was a weird sentence.
Bill wrote that, definitely.
I don't think he did. No, there you go, he didn't. Right, on Saturday, Spurs continued their good record against Pep Guardiola and Man City. We want to know, which manager has Pep won the most games against in his career? That is a great question. Which manager has Pep won the most games against in his career? I'll give you a clue. It's over here. You might be thinking, is it a German, like over in the Bundesliga or in La Liga? It's not. It's a manager in the Premier League. No, it's not David Moyes. Benny wrote that down. The answer to that and more coming up live and drive on talkSPORT after this.
for the sport since buying it in 2016. Better access to drivers, improved content on social media and tapping into the US market have given F1 a massive boost in both attention and revenues. But is everyone happy? The fans certainly are, as evidenced by Drive to Survive. Almost 7 million people per season have tuned in to get all the gossip and all the drama from the paddock. The extra exposure means the drivers can demand a higher salary too. In 2010, the top drivers were earning $20 million a year, which isn't bad. But now, the very best earned 3 times that, with Max Verstappen getting a whopping $65 million in 2025. But money doesn't always buy happiness. Some drivers, including Verstappen, don't like the pageantry the changes have brought about. In Las Vegas in 2023, Verstappen said the drivers were made to look like clowns, and the event was 99% performance and 1% race. Some purists who still watch the sport feel the same, and that the spirit of competition has suffered. But Formula One and Liberty Media don't look like slowing down anytime soon. So expect more races, major events and exclusive access in future.
talkSPORT to me, Andy Goldstein.
Tell you what, this vibe's different, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Jeez.
Well, what's wrong with it? It's nice. It's not your kind of music.
Oh, what do you mean
That's all right, it's fine. It does sound like we're in an episode of Friends, though, doesn't it?
Okay.
What?
You know.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I see what you're alluding to.
Hey.
Come on, there's got to be a day when you can't allude to that. Before the break, I asked a question on Saturday. Spurs continued their good record against Pep. We want to know which managers Pep won the most games against. Do you want a clue?
Go on.
You blow it up. You have
What?
kids parties.
Balloons.
Right? Without the S. That's his first name.
Balloon.
Right?
No.
Wait. That's his first name. And his second... It won't be... okay. And his second name is what you click on a computer.
Mouse.
But what was the plural then?
Mouses. No, what? Mice.
That's his name.
Mice.
That's his surname. What you got?
Balloon mice.
Oh, you can hear it as well.
Yeah.
You
Balloon
can hear
mice.
It. Yeah, manager.
Balloon mice.
Yeah.
Rice. Rice.
Getting there.
Dice. Spice.
Oh, come on. You can hear it.
Dice. Balloon mice. Sean Dyche.
Yes, that's the answer. Still to come, we'll be asking where we're going to see some results from Ruben Amorim. 5 o'clock, Man United. Can we clear the switchboard? And then we can get calls from Man United fans. You can phone up now, 03717223344.
Still smiling now after the performance against Arsenal? Happy?
Well, you're going to try and misquote me now.
You said that. Mate,
after that game, I was happy.
The clip's out there.
I've got no problem with the clip being out there. After that game, I was happy, right? Mm-hmm. But after the weekend's game, I'm unhappy. All right? I can be like that.
So you're happy than Arsenal fans? Because we're now 6 points from 6.
No. But you know that. I think you're going to win the league. I hope you don't. I hope you don't. I hope this is what you've done to me. I hope Man City win it before you. I hope Liverpool win it.
Why?
Because you. And this is not against Arsenal. And it's not against Arsenal fans. You see me walking up and down the road, Arsenal fan. Nothing to do with you.
If you see me up and down the road, do you know what I mean? Rib kidney shot.
Kidney shot?
It's a little.
Hey, you can't promote
kidney shot. I'm not, but little.
No.
Kidney shot.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
When we're going to Toddington Arms.
No, we're not going to Toddington.
Little
we're not going part
kidney
of
shot.
No part of Tottingham and no part of body. All right? We're not doing that.
Do you want to come watch an Arsenal game with me?
No, but it's not Arsenal. I've got a problem with it. It's you. If you're an Everton fan, I just don't want Everton to win the league if it's you. It's just you. Imagine,
Ipswich.
Imagine a whole, definitely not them. Imagine a whole season of you just sitting there smug with your champion shirt on.
That's what happens, isn't it? Honestly.
It must be horrible for O'Hara. He's got Cundy there and he's wearing World Club Champions or World Champions or whatever.
Yeah.
Awful.
No, but no, I'd be respectful to you.
No, you wouldn't. You're not respectful for me now.
Of course you have. Kidney.
Why are you so violent? Come on, kidney shots.
No, I want anything to happen to you.
That's terrible. You're.
No, listen, come on. You know me better.
When are you playing paddle again?
You know, no.
When are you playing paddle again?
Tomorrow.
Yep, you need pops. Right, time now for this.
Hey, do you know what? You are better than that.
Well, you just promoted violence. If you see him walking along the street, give him a kidney shot.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. What did you say?
It's a kidney shot.
Yeah, you're violent, man.
No, I don't. Listen.
Go on, try and get out of it.
I don't want it to happen to you.
Of course you don't.
I don't.
Imagine you doing the show with Max Rushton, eh?
I like Max.
Ratings.
Actually made me really laugh at the weekend.
What did you say?
They were talking about Hannibal, which is weird, but it was funny. It made me laugh.
Who?
Max and Barry.
Why are you listening to that?
I was going on the way to Premier League.
Yeah, I'll ask again. Why are you listening to that?
Because I was going to Premier League. I like to listen to the weekend breakfast. Weekend talk.
You don't even know what a show's called.
I have to listen.
What's the show called?
The warm up. No, that's Charlie and Max. Listen, I usually listen to that show on a Sunday morning because I'm taking Milan to football.
See, I'll be honest, I listen to Max sometimes, I'll be honest. If I can't sleep,
honestly,
I'll play that and bomb them out like a light.
You know what? You ain't got to worry about kidney shots out there. You better Max, kidney. And do you know what? I ain't stopping that.
Yeah, probably miss. Time now for the return of Ben's EFL Corner, where every week Darren Bent takes a look at the big stories from up and down the country. It's nice when it's bank holiday. It's like no one about. We can do what we want. Right, let's. Oh my word! Frank Lampard's Coventry 7-1 winners over QPR on Saturday. That comes after they also scored 5 goals against Derby last weekend. Lampard spoke to talkSPORT after the game, was asked if they've sent a message to the rest of the league.
It's a nice start for us, obviously, and yeah, those 2 performances have been really good for us, but I'm certainly wise enough to know that it's 3 league games into the season, and a good start is a good start, but we can't rest. We need to get better. We need to improve. It's a long season here, so I don't know. I think it feels too early for a message. I think we have to focus on ourselves at this part of the season, understand the good things we've done at Derby, even better today, and understand we can improve.
12 goals in 2 games for Coventry. I mean, that's an unbelievable start. They were close last season, but no cigar. I mean, they look, I wouldn't say the real deal. It's so early. I can't get excited about any team or any good or bad performances yet. But if you are a Coventry fan, after when Frank went there, after he took over all of last season and now, things are looking good.
Absolutely. And obviously now they've finally purchased their stadium as well, which is a good thing because they've not owned it for 20 years. Finally for Mike Ashley. So that's fantastic. But then when you back it up with a performance like this, I mean, they've got such good players in their squad. But listen, they beat QPR. QPR have got off to an awful start to the season. Awful. I think they've drawn 1 game, lost 3. I mean, yeah, they've had a really poor start, but take nothing away from Coventry. They've got their better players now on the pitch. Look, Philly fit. I mean, Hadji Wright, 3-3. He looks really good. I spoke about Radoni last year. He is a good player. Just Jack Radoni gets on the ball, makes things happen. They've got a really good balance to their squad as well. So Thomas Asante, I'm a big fan of his as well. I think it was 5 at half time.
It was 5.
I think it was 5 at half time. So I'm watching it, I watch Ipswich game. I'm watching this thinking, what is going on here? But fair play to Frank. And I know you don't want to put your foot on the accelerator too early, and I'll stand by that. I always talk about that every season. But if you can get off to a good start and then just hover around there, because at some point Coventry are going to have a dip. Everyone has a dip in the Championship. But if you have a dip while you're in and around the playoffs, at least you then can come back. But for Frank Lampard, 7-1, 5 last week, absolutely superb.
Sorry.
No, go to the next story.
No, sorry. I don't know if I can get through this next bit. So embarrassing. Oh, this is so embarrassing. As a presenter, I should remain impartial, shouldn't I? This is so unprofessional. Let's move on to Preston 1, Ipswich 0. There you go. What's that? People might have just turned on their radio. Say it again. Okay. Preston 1, Ipswich 0. It means that they've got just 2 points. That can't be right. You got that right. You definitely... Words are falling off the page. Oh, no, that's right. 2 points from their first 3 games under Super Kieran McKenna. There you go. This is Ipswich, by the way. They're in the Premier League, albeit by name only last season. So it says there 2 draws, 1 defeat from Ipswich's first 3 games. Do you think McKenna should be sacked?
Well, that's not the question on the page, is it?
No, I'm allowed to ad-lib.
Yeah, you're not. I'll ask the question on the page.
Do you think they overachieved last season by getting to the Premier League? Promised Land.
That's not on there either.
Should little clubs like Ipswich be allowed to play with the big boys?
Honestly,
is that what it says?
Anyway, it wasn't a great performance. I actually watched this game of all the games.
Was Liam Delap right to... I'm sorry, go on, carry on.
No, listen.
Leave Davis too.
Honestly. No, it wasn't a great performance by them. I mean, I watched this entire game. Never quite really got going. And yeah, unfortunately, they've not started off the season.
You got the league table there?
Have you?
Just having a look. Where are they in the league table?
It's just currently at 18th.
How many? 18? Are you joking?
That's an idiot.
No, stop mucking about. Where are they? Because people are listening. They take notes from the show. Where are they really?
Shut up.
Go on.
Anyway.
18?
Yeah.
Let me just have a look. Let me scroll down. Hold on. Let me just find them. 15. Hold on. 16. Yes, sir. Go on, carry on. Found them.
Can't wait till 5 o'clock.
Found them.
I'm about to start scrolling at 5 o'clock, I'll tell you that. But anyway.
Wait, no need for that.
Yeah, so, Ipswich haven't quite got going yet, but I know it's coming.
Got going?
1-0 to Preston wasn't a great result. Didn't play as well. Dominated possession. Kept the ball moving.
What's happened to him, Bentley?
No, just they got off to a bit of a slow start. I mean, listen, they had 72% possession. 72%.
What's happened to them then?
They've got off to a bit of a slower start than we'd expect.
They've got off to an awful start.
I mean, listen, they had 15 shots on goal, 2 on target. Preston had 2 shots total.
If Man United had 2 points after 3...
Listen, we're talking about them at 5. They'll get theirs.
I know, but if they had 2, but you would be going, manager should be sacked.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes,
Mate,
you would.
Kieran's got credit in the bank.
Oh, Kieran, first name turn, is it? Kieran.
Amarim, what's he got in the bank?
The big K.
What's he got in the bank? Amarim.
We ain't got money in the bank, is it?
So no, yeah, it's not got off to the best of starts, but I've got no doubts whatsoever. And I've said it before, they will come good. Yes, they've got a tough game against Derby coming up. Then Sheffield United, by the way, they're coming up next because I don't know what's happened to them.
Let's talk about them now, shall we?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, move on.
Okay. They lost 1-0 at home to Millwall, I think it was. They are rock bottom of that league where Ipswich are 17th? 18th. Just 3 games in Sheffield United. They're already being booed off. You can understand why, right? It's a huge fall from grace.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm a stand by it. The Chris Wilder sacking was weird. A weird one to me.
That made no sense at the time.
No sense whatsoever. I know Ruben Sellers has come in, obviously 42 years old, plays a particular brand of football that maybe they wanted to see. But when you look at what's happened, first of all, it started off horrifically, getting smashed at home by Bristol City. Then you get beaten in the cup by Birmingham, which is obviously it's not bad to lose to them, but 1-0 to Swansea, 1-0 to Millwall at home. Just it's not working for them. Like, there's too many below par performances as well. They're not carrying too much of a goal threat, although they've got goals in the team. You look at some of the players as well they've got in their squad. They are, like, for certainly at championship level, they are serious players. And for whatever reason, Gustavo Hamer, incredible. I think he won Player of the Year last year in the championship. You've got Callum O'Hare, good player. Tyrese Campbell can score goals. For whatever reason, it's just not working for them at the minute. So they're going to have to turn it around. I think they will, because they're a big enough squad, big enough club to turn it around. But you don't want to get cut adrift. You do not want to get cut adrift in that division because it becomes awfully hard. What are you looking at?
What's that noise?
What?
Is that making that noise?
I can't hear it. I can't hear them.
Okay, we have to talk about Stoke. 2-1 winners away at Southampton.
Wow.
I mean, it's just incredible, isn't it? I mean, we should talk about Mark Robbins, because when he was sacked, we thought it was strange. Mm-hmm. We know he's a really good manager, and he's proven it yet again, right?
Yeah, he is. Really well. I mean, he's got them players, again, a particular brand of football where it's exciting, they attack with real purpose, and I've enjoyed watching them play. I mean, I watched them against Derby. I think it was one of the earlier games in the season. And I thought, okay, I really like what they're doing, but they've got such good players. Again, they attack with energy. They've got real purpose. As you said, Mark Robbins knows what he's doing, and they know how to get results at the minute. So I didn't have them at the start of the season as one of the promotion favourites. But the way that they're going, there's no reason why they can't hang about there.
I do feel with teams in the Championship and obviously lower league football, the manager is so important. I know that can be said for any league and any club, but if you've got a manager that is used to the league and knows how to get clubs out, and is used to the league, it's so important, isn't it?
So important. And Mark Robbins has done a fantastic job. And I remember Coventry fans, some of them were like
devastated
that he left. But Stoke put themselves in a fantastic position, maybe getting under the radar. But I think when you beat a team that's just come out of the Premier League and you beat them in the manner you did, I know
comfortably,
not even so much comfortably, and with 10 men, by the way, then that's some result, by the way. Well, fair play to Stoke.
That was Bent TFL Corner. When we come back, we'll be looking at all the 3 clubs that last season were playing their football in the EFL, but are now doing incredibly well in the Premier League. This is Drive on talkSPORT.
talkSPORT. Myself, Darren Bent, and Andy Goldstein.
Yeah, keep going.
That's from 7. Adrian Durham brings you live coverage of Newcastle taking on Liverpool. That is unbelievable because that's not even. I've got nowhere written down. And I know
what's unbelievable? The fact you've ad-libbed, you know what's coming up next.
Thank you. I've learned from you.
Okay, this is the boot room. A peach of a.
Yeah.
What is it?
No, we've got a peach of a show for you. Where we talk about boots. Oh, come on.
A peach of a chat. That was it.
Peach of a chat. Where we talk about boots.
Unbelievable. Still, a couple of people have texted me saying, "When are you doing Man United? This is definitely happening at 5 o'clock." We are going to do Man United at 5 o'clock. Can't wait for that. That won't be a peach of a chat. Just quickly, Richard Dortmund have clamped down on their dressing room protocols by banning all family members from the area. Didn't know they were allowed in the area after Joby Bellingham's father reportedly vented his anger to the bosses after his son was substituted at the weekend.
Wow.
You can't do that.
That tells me like a little bit.
You're getting a little bit too ahead of yourselves.
A little bit, yeah. Like we know the first one that came through there was incredible. But come on.
Nothing to do with you.
Yes. Well, not nothing to do.
Well, no. Nothing to do with you.
No. He's done
No. If your son or daughter is at a club,
yeah,
and the manager subs,
yes,
nothing to do with you. Don't get involved.
But to get, I thought you meant in terms of getting him to that level, like the father.
Oh no, of course he's incredibly responsible. Right. Loads of people like Ted Beck was like that with David.
He can't be doing that.
Can't get involved.
No,
because then you get all the dads and mums involved.
I think they can do that. Yeah,
you can't do that. Right, time now for this.
Šeško trying to get the ball out from under his feet, gets the shot away. It's a superb solo goal.
Goal number 1 for Arsenal's number 1 up front, Victor Gyökeres, his first since arriving.
Benjamin Šeško, and Gyökeres has scored. Šeško! Victor Gyökeres. Šeško again. Gyökeres!
Yes, our new weekly feature, Šeško v Gyökeres, where we compare how United and Arsenal are doing with their new centre forwards and how they're settling in the Premier League this week. Gyökeres scored twice for Arsenal. One was a penalty. I'm not sure they should count. We'll talk about that in a minute. They tonked Leeds 5-0. Šeško didn't score. In fact, he was on the bench.
Of course it counts. And listen,
here's my question to you.
No, it counts. I don't care.
Here's my question to you. He's going to be your penalty taker. Bruno, well, that may change after the weekend.
Well, it's not. Because Saka's our penalty taker. And he was injured.
Yeah, but I'm saying Saka's out for the next however many weeks.
Yeah. So unfortunately,
so I don't know whether or not he should be from open play.
No, it doesn't. It's just goal.
That tells you how good a
striker. No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, listen. We bet who scored.
I know, but we.
No, we're not. I'm not meant to no bet. The only bet I'm meant.
No, but I'm not happy with that because
I don't care.
Penalty shouldn't count.
I don't care. It's a goal, right?
Okay, let me ask you this question. Let me ask a genuine question. If we both if we had the same bet, right? And Šeško was our penalty taker, and Gyökeres wasn't.
Yeah.
And Šeško scored 25 penalties.
You win.
Hold on. But no goals from open play.
Yeah. You win because you scored more goals.
Who's a better striker?
It doesn't matter who's better.
But the bet is to find out who's a better striker.
No, it's not. The bet is
the bet is to find out who's a better striker.
The better was who scored more goals. And you're not changing it.
No, the bet was that on the assumption.
Well, you assumed wrong.
No, but who? What do you think it should be?
Who scores the most goals? That's the bet.
I don't think it should.
Well, that's the bet. So you got.
I thought it was to find out who's the better player.
No, it's not. Anyway,
it's not.
Let's.
I thought it was to find out who's the better player.
I'm going to offer you because we've obviously got Gyökeres versus Šeško.
Yeah.
Who's going to score the most goals, right?
Yeah.
So I'm prepared to give you a bet.
Cash out?
No, amend the bet for you.
Oh, right, okay. So we've had a £500 bet.
£500 bet. Gyökeres.
I'm easy with that. I didn't realise my manager was so stupid that we need goals. He brings on 2 defenders.
Right. Gyökeres versus Šeško. Who scores the most goals, right? So I'm prepared to go Gyökeres versus your entire attack line put together.
So, are you serious?
You can have Cunha. Who else has not scored for you? And Bremo. Who else is there? Šeško.
Yeah.
Anyone else you want to add to the mix?
Oh, yeah. Bruno.
Yeah. So you want all them put together?
4, yeah.
No, you're not having that.
Funny. Waste radio.
But no, yeah, I'm winning 2-0. Buzzing.
Are you happy with his performance? His first goal was a little bit clumsy.
Don't care. Goals are goals.
No, I know it is, but just talk openly.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I
know you don't care. Of course you don't care.
As long as the ball goes in the net.
I know, but let's talk about the player's style.
Yeah.
He looked a little bit overweight.
Okay, no, we didn't. Don't talk about that.
He did look overweight.
No, I didn't, mate. He looked powerful. That's what he looked powerful.
Yeah, overweight.
No, I'm saying look powerful.
Yeah, for an overweight fella.
No.
But do you understand? All jokes aside, you know what I mean? His first goal looked a bit clunky.
Yeah, he looked. Mate, he's not the most
elegant,
aesthetically pleasing on the eye.
No, he's not.
But
I mean, it doesn't matter.
He's effective. Yeah. And I think the first goal was a really good goal. However it looked, the penalty, he was never going to miss that. He just dispatched that with ease. But that would have done him the world of good because he would have gone into this. The pressure's on him, by the way. Big pressure's on him. He had a chance in the first half where I went, oh no, where he completely snatched it. Like he had more time than he.
Right in front of goal.
Right in front of goal. Just control it, put it in the net.
What is that down to? Just lack of confidence?
Not confidence. No, not so much nervous, apprehensive, because you really want that goal. So you kind of
Do you think if that opportunity comes when he scored 2,
he scores that trick easy. He probably controls it and just rolls it in the net because you're snatching because you're so eager to get that goal, that chance. But I mean, to score 2 goals in your home debut,
it's unbelievable,
incredible. 2-0, Sesko. Well, what's going on with your... Actually, we're talking about it before 5. What's going on with Sesko?
In fact, we can have a little United chat now. United fans, you can phone up now, 03717222324. It's way too early to talk about the manager getting sacked. But I was talking about the manager getting sacked last season.
Hold on, sorry. Kieran McKenna just now, 18th, not started, sack McKenna. Oh, let me keep scrolling. Premier League football, let me scroll. Hold on, keep going. Hold on, 10th. Oh, you must be 10th.
How many games is Kieran McKenna?
Oh, no, 10th. No, it's not, please. No, 10th, sorry. Oh, you must, I mean, all that money you spent, you must be top 15. Oh, no, not there yet. Hold on, keep scrolling.
Well,
16th. There you are. Yeah. 1 goal scored. And how much did you spend on attackers?
1 goal scored, by the way, in his last 6 games.
Hold on, Cunha, Sesko, and Buemo.
Something's wrong.
No goals.
Something's wrong. He scored the weekend his own goal.
Yeah.
By the way, that shouldn't have even counted, by the way.
And it's a foul.
100% a foul, I'm being honest. I think it's Lenny Yoro pushes him in the back.
All that money spent, no goals.
Let's talk Man United when we come back, shall we? I've got a lot to get off.
So let me scroll again.
03717223344. Man United fans.
100 million for your front line. Must be top 10. No, not yet. Oh, there you are.
You can phone up now. 03717223344. United chat is where it's at right after this. Live on Drive and talkSPORT. I can hardly wait for this.
Formula One. It's a sport often seen as insular and elitist, but it's seen a meteoric rise under its owners Liberty Media, not only in popularity and viewership, but in the ability to almost print money. From greater access to more races, here's how it happened. For decades, Formula One was owned and run by one man, Bernie Ecclestone. He was old school, someone who thought the sport itself was enough, and there was no need for all this modern marketing and social media nonsense. But in 2016, Ecclestone agreed to sell his baby to American group Liberty Media. It cost Liberty Media $4.4 billion, and they quickly got to work. We got an F1 app almost immediately, and teams were allowed to show us more from behind the scenes. One of Liberty's most important deals was with Netflix, which in 2019 brought us Drive to Survive. The effect? An almost 70% rise in viewership for races in the US alone. It's massively benefited Formula One online too, with a rise from 7.8 million followers across its social media platforms in 2016 to around 50 million today. New eyes are on the sport too, with F1's own subscription TV channel, which people can watch anywhere in the world. But the main market they've tapped into is the US. There's now 3 races there a year, in Texas, Miami and Las Vegas, and an American-branded team, Cadillac, getting involved in the sport too. More races seems to be the direction of travel. A street circuit in Madrid's being welcomed onto the calendar, while conversations around a Grand Prix in Africa have ramped up in the last few years. More big events could be in the offing too, after the massive F1 75 season launch event in London in 2025. 7.5 million people tuned in to watch it live across their social media channels, and that doesn't include the viewing figures for where it was broadcast on TV in certain countries. It seems Liberty will do whatever they can to grow the F1 brand. Their efforts have been worthwhile too, with Forbes valuing the sport at $17.1 billion back in 2023, almost 4 times more than what they bought it for in 2016. Not bad, considering it's seen as a sport where people just drive around in circles.
Well, Matt, to our number 2, Drive and talkSPORT with me, 4 till 7, and Darren here, by the way, Darren Bent.
It's Darren here, by the way, Darren Bent.
Still to come, we'll be joined by former Premier League striker Troy Deeney to preview a huge match between Newcastle and Liverpool. It's live on talkSPORT tonight. Do you think he'll turn up?
I think Troy will, but I mean, by the way,
he won't.
What a game that is.
What a game that is tonight.
Wait, that's what you call proper.
That's where you need the 12th man. If you're a Newcastle fan tonight, that could be the difference.
That's where you need Isaac.
That's where you need Isaac, yeah. Will he be there tonight?
Nah, if he's got any sense, he better not be there.
Is it the Liverpool end?
Oh, imagine that. He can't go to that because someone will spot him.
By the way, 25th of August, he still don't know his future.
I think something happens tomorrow.
Why?
Or because the game's tonight. Get that out of the way, then this week.
Good, I like it. But now, things are not getting any easier for Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim.
Bruno Fernandes has just ballooned the spot kick over the crossbar. I think it's probably just found its way into the River Thames. And Ruben Amorim is still struggling to put wins on the board in the Premier League. It finishes here. Fulham 1, Manchester United 1.
But he has created a body of work since he's walked through the door that doesn't give you any confidence.
This is Manchester United. Get used to what you're seeing on a weekly basis. They are just clearly not good enough.
Ruben Amorim has now managed more games than he's picked up points. I think it's 29 games in the Premier League and 28 points.
Despite spending close to £200 million on a new strike force, Man United are still yet to record a goal from one of their players. The 1-1 draw away to Fulham was the first time in 9 visits to Craven Cottage that United failed to pick up all 3 points. The gaffer, Ruben Amorim, he spoke to talkSPORT after the game, hinted at the idea that his tactical decisions may have been wrong.
We try to understand the game and to move the pieces according to the game. So my feeling was that we need more possessions. So we try to put Bruno and Maze in the middle of the park. We want to press a little bit higher. In this moment we need to win the game. So Mason has more pace to do that. Bruno has more pace to do that. We were not thinking to drop and to defend the box. So sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong.
Well, you haven't got it right yet. That's the problem. Do you want me to go first? Have my little rant?
I mean, listen, the fact that he's only won 7 Premier League games is nuts. I looked at that figure this morning and I thought, that can't be right, that. 7! And the people
been there nearly a year, by the way.
And 7, only 7. He's lost 15 games, drawn 7, but he's only... and you look at some of your biggest talking points, and I'll let you do your rant now. People talk about how happy you were because you played well against Arsenal, first game of the season. You got beat. People talking about how... Was there a game last season was he draw of Liverpool, was it? There was a game last season you guys played, and everyone was going, oh my goodness, what a performance, they got a point.
I think it was Liverpool.
Was it Liverpool? And everyone was like, oh, I'm so proud of the team, absolutely fantastic. And I remember thinking, what? But I'll let you go first now, but to win 7 Premier League games is nowhere near good enough.
No, it's
28
disgusting. It's disgusting, right?
Yeah.
And we've spent, close to £200 million. We've got strike force. So one of our problems last season was lack of goals. Although I did think our problems were everywhere on the pitch, not just lack of goals. Defensively, I think we look quite shambolic.
The tactic situation is...
I don't know where I'm going to start, but I'll start with, in no particular order, formations. 3 at the back is not working. I don't think it's ever going to work for Man United, right? And he can claim he hasn't got the players, but he's had windows to get players in. He bought 2 number 10s. We had Bruno Fernandes. We had a number 10. We didn't need 2 more. I understand that if you want to play in a style where you're getting rid of Garnacho and you're getting rid of Rashford, maybe these 2 players can replace them. I get that. I understand that. But the problems for Man United were not scoring goals, but also defensively, right? We haven't sorted out the goalkeeper. No. Onana looks like he's our second choice now. I don't know if we're doing this deal to bring in this Belgian young kid coming in, but I don't know if he's the answer. Also, all of a sudden you bring a young kid in and it's his job, his responsibility to stop conceding goals.
And also,
pressure.
And also being in goal for Manchester United, by the way.
It's massive.
It's massive.
And you've got someone like Donnarumma, apparently he's in talks with Man City.
He's getting, especially off the Trafford. Oh, I feel sorry for him. Carry on.
Again, but goalkeepers playing it out from the back, always going to get caught. That's the manager's decision, not the goalkeepers. But I just can't... I think... I was talking to... Anil's in there, he's a Man United fan. We were chatting earlier on, we were both crying on each other's shoulders. But we're talking about the squad that we've got and the players we've got. And we've got a team that can play 4-3-3. We've got that team. The 3 in the middle of the park would be Kobbie Mainoo. If Kobbie Mainoo is allowed to leave Manchester United, everyone needs to look at themselves. That'd be disgusting to let a young kid who played for England in the final of the Euros, let's not forget that, looked fantastic. We did a whole show.
Did he score in the FA Cup final?
He did for Man United, yeah. Obviously Man United. We did a show before the Euros, and the question was, who's England's most important player? And I said Kobbie Mainoo, and people laughed at me. And through that Euro campaign, it looked like I was right. He was a real... No, but he was in the conversation. Yes, he was an important part of England, right? Yeah. Now he's not getting a look in, and that means he wants to leave, supposedly. If we let him go, it'd be a travesty, right? If you play 4-3-3, the 3 will be Kobbie Mainoo, Casemiro just protecting, with Bruno playing that role he wants to play.
His best position.
And then your 3 at the front could be Šeško down the middle, and Mbeumo one side and Cunha on the other, right? Yeah. Playing as a wide 3, because you've got players like Mbeumo, more so Mbeumo, but Cunha, they can't play tight. They can't play this.
Mbeumo's best form last year was wide for Brentford.
Cutting in, of course it was, but you know that and I know that. Why does the manager not get this?
Even Ahmed, who I think is brilliant, playing right wing back.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts. And we've got the players... Okay, we've got the players there that will look better in 4 at the back. They'll look more comfortable. I like De Ligt. He had a poor game the weekend, but I like him. But you could play him. And Lenny Yoro.
I like Lenny Yoro,
Looks good. Made a couple of good challenges, right, in the Fulham game. You could play them 2 at centre-half.
Luke Shaw left back.
Luke Shaw and...
Dalot right back.
Diogo Dalot right back. Now, I'm not saying, oh, wow, that team's good enough to win. But that team...
It's more comfortable in what it's doing.
The structure is there. Much more comfortable.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why, and I've said this before, if you're that good a manager, you look at the tools you got, you look at results that are coming in, and you know it's not working. It's not working. Change it.
Do you know what it is, though? I think because he came in and this is where Thomas Frank done well, and coming in, he's gone, right, I'll see the players we've got, I'll adjust to particular games. Because we know Ruben Amorim plays that and he was successful at Sporting with it, he's come in. Now, he's coming to not the most confident of dressing rooms, and it was a bit of a mess when he came in at Manchester United. But you assess what's going on, you go, right, I want to play 3 at the back, but right now we haven't got the players, so this is what we'll do. We'll kind of go with that 4-3-3, or the best system I feel to get results. Then once we've got the players in that I need, and it's a little bit more comfortable, then I'll start maybe odd games, putting that 3 in. But he's almost gone too far now, because if he then goes no and comes away from it, he just looks weak, which I don't think's the right word. But unfortunately, he's kind of put himself into this situation. Even people like Bruno playing him as a holder. Bruno is your most creative, can score a goal, can see a pass, get him in a 10, get him further up the pitch. And then, yes, one of them might miss out, whether it be Mbeumo, Cunha, Šeško, but just get Bruno in his natural position. Kobbie Mainoo, I liked him. I thought he was brilliant when he first come through. clearly something's happened there, because even pre-season he didn't look as sharp as we've seen him before. He's not getting many minutes, which tells us maybe potentially what he's doing on the training grounds, not impressing the manager. Maybe that's got something to do with it. But he showed so much promise. And when he first broke through, I always remember the goal at Molineux against Wolves where he kind of jinked between the two. I remember thinking, wow, who's this young kid? He looks incredible. But he almost hasn't built on that. Scored in the cup final, of course. But then since then, hasn't quite got himself going again. There are big problems at Manchester United, but Ruben Amorim's going to have to find a way to fix it.
But he's responsible, right? Mm-hmm. The manager's always responsible. A team does well, it's the manager. A team does badly, it's the manager, right? You look at the game against Fulham at the weekend, we needed goals. We had 2 players on the pitch. I'm not a fan of Xerxes, but that's his role, is to either create or score goals. Kobbie Mainoo, you mentioned, left also on the bench. He's played the false number 9 for Man United at the end of last season. Let's not forget that. And he scores goals. You mentioned the cup final. Both of these players left on the bench, and we brought on 2 defenders.
And Ugarte as well.
Just insane behaviour.
You brought in Dalot, defender.
Yeah. Harry Maguire.
Heaven.
Yeah.
And Harry Maguire. And Ugarte.
And you got Kobbie Mainoo and Xerxes on the bench.
Yeah, Sesko's the only one. But again...
And let's talk about Sesko, right? So we got about 40 minutes. I think he came on around about the 51.
He came on at 53.
53, okay. Afterwards, it was like, well, he's not fit enough. He needs game time. How do you get game time?
By playing minutes.
By playing minutes.
Yeah. But
I just don't get... He's got to play the whole game against Grimsby on Wednesday. He's got to play.
So if you're playing the 2 behind the 1, you playing Bruno and Cunha behind Sesko. Because that's the one that makes sense to me.
In his formation, you have to.
So then Mbeumo, because he's got off to a good start, but I like him coming from wide. And he's not a wing back.
No, but we're playing the wrong form. Why are you buying these players if you can't fit them in? I mean, it's nuts.
Which is why I'm shocked that Mbeumo, but I get it, going to Man United over Tottenham. Man United's a much bigger club. I get that. Because you're thinking Thomas Frank would have probably said, come to me, you'll be playing your natural position. Look at from West Ham, he's gone to Tottenham. Kudus, right? He is absolutely flourishing under Thomas Frank.
Yeah, and why?
Because he's playing in that natural position. That could have been Mbeumo, but I understand why he's gone to United, one of the biggest clubs in the world. But it's I don't know how it gets better. I mean, you've got a run of games now, Man United, where you're looking at and going...
Okay, so Grimsby we've got Wednesday, right? It's at Grimsby.
Yes.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. He will play a lot of young kids in that, because that's just what teams do.
Yeah.
Right?
If Sesko scored in that, by the way, are we counting these or not? No, Premier League goals, isn't it?
Oh.
Because we never stipulated that, did we?
Yeah, we are.
No,
No. Most goals of the season, yeah.
Oh, so we're taking... Okay.
Yeah, everything.
Oh, fair enough.
Everything. I'm gambling on the fact that
we said Prem. We said Prem.
No, we said goals.
No, we didn't. Do you know why?
We said goals.
Do you know why we
said goals? Oh, if you want to change the goalpost, that's fine.
No,
we said goals.
Yeah, we said Premier League, and that's because that running alongside where Man United finished in the league. So we said Premier League.
No. Are you not happy with that? You scared?
Oh, no, okay, I'll take...
Okay.
League as well. League
so
Cup.
Easy to get in it. Okay, all goals.
Yeah.
Okay. But if we win or lose that will make no difference to our season. But if we lose that, there's more pressure. And then at the weekend, we've got... Who have we got? Begins with B.
Is
it Burnley, not Bournemouth? Okay.
Do you know who got after that?
Go on.
Away.
Liverpool?
Nope.
Not you.
I think Manchester.
Man City. Okay.
Come on!
Mate, I'm not thinking that far. It's just the weekend. Burnley. If we don't get 3 points home to Burnley, he's got big problems.
And they've just won.
He's got big problems.
Do you know what you need to do that at Old Trafford as well? You need to get that fear factor back. I know.
We're years away from that. That takes years to create.
I know I played there a long time ago, so it's a completely different feel to the club, different team. But you used to go to Old Trafford thinking, oh my goodness, like, not even so much am I going to score a goal sometimes. It was, am I going to get a touch in the opposition box? That's how good you were. Now teams are going there like that.
Of course. There for the taking. Burnley will fancy it.
Yeah, of course they will.
But let me tell you now, if we set up with Casemiro, Kobbie Mainoo, Bruno, and then Sesko and Mbeumo, Cunha, right?
You win.
Why have we worked that out in the office?
But the only thing I can say, to give Ruben Amorim a little bit of, is that he sees what goes on in training. And clearly, there's obviously something wrong with Kobbie Mainoo. Maybe he's not...
I don't know, sometimes as a manager, you make yourself see stuff.
No, I don't think you do.
Well, last year, Kobbie Mainoo, he will look fantastic. He had the right attitude. He's playing for England.
Maybe he came back and weren't great.
Well, maybe the manager's not showing him enough respect. Right? You go back. I asked one of the boys to get this stat. What year did we go back to for Manchester United to have an academy product in their matchday squad? It's every single matchday squad going back as far as October the 30th, 1937. Right? I think that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think that's in danger of going.
No chance. Because you're just shove one on the end of the bench.
Well, I think we're running out of them. That's my problem.
No, even if they're good enough, you just throw one on the bench.
I hope you're right. Let's take your calls. All things Man United.
Are you worried about the top 8?
Yeah, I am after that. I am worried about that. I wasn't after the first week. I am now.
Top 8?
I know, grand. I thought about that. Yeah, no, yeah. That's all right. I'll just work another 5 minutes on the show. 03717 223344 Man United chat when we come back. It's a drive on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside Sir the Cal. We'll be finding out what Bent is serving up in his tea time takeaway this week. Just quickly, Palace are reportedly one of the teams interested in signing Conor Gallagher. I'd take him.
How's he been?
Atletico Madrid on loan. I don't know how he's watching when we get Kevin Hatchard's with us on Thursday in the studio.
Ask him, because I thought he started off quite well.
Yeah. Is it Thursday or Tuesday, Bill? Champions League draw? It's Thursday.
I tell you who has started off well. You see McTominay's header?
Mate, he is absolutely
my goodness.
flying over there. Mate, that's who I'll take.
Do you know what's mad about that? Is I understand why you let him go, but if ever there was somebody who thought to himself, do you know what, I'm better than I'm better than I'm showing at Manchester United, he's gone to Napoli, and his header was lovely.
He's a really good player.
He's a good player.
Where does he go in that Man United side?
Oh, he'd be perfect for I know he's not a holder, but like a box-to-box type midfielder.
Yeah, where though?
Next to Casemiro. But a little bit, like more as an 8, push a bit more further forward.
Yeah, he would be, wouldn't he? Napoli are in advanced talks with Manchester United in a loan deal for Rasmus Højlund. The loan deal will be a £40 million Euro obligation to buy. We'll stay with Man United. We're taking your calls. You heard me have a little rant. Bentley had a little rant. 03717 22 33 More importantly, what do you, the United fans, think? Michael is first up. Michael.
Good evening.
How are you, sir? Happy bank holiday to you.
Happy bank holiday to you too.
Talk to me,
Andy,
Mike.
you know, as a Man United fan, right, and I'm a Man United fan, right, what we're seeing on the pitch is actually disgusting, right? There's a goalkeeper, what we're meant to be going for, right, this Belgian player, younger guy.
Yep.
I look at him and go, there's a keeper out there who we could actually get our hands on. If he wants to come back, I'll get him back.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Because are we Man United, are we building... Like, we built 2 players who were experienced Premier League players. Now we're buying new players. I get it, we need youth, but we need to get a formation. And actually, we don't need a formation. We don't need tactics. We should be able to go, right, Ruben should be able to go out there now and say, I'm going to pick my best 11. All I want you to do is go and beat them. You know, that's how we should be setting up, you know? Because he's tactically inept. He's not adaptable. Now, Fergie did it, you know what I mean? Fergie used to always be adaptable, didn't he?
Do you know what? I think he can be adaptable, but for Fergie as well, with the team that he's got, it's easy to be adaptable. But still, Man United back then had that arrogance where they would adapt against the top teams potentially, but week in, week out in the Premier League, they believe their style and system was more than good enough to beat anybody's.
You've got to stop comparing things to Fergie time. Everything was different. Everything was different. The amount of subs, the players, opposition. Adam's up next, also a Man United fan. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Jen. On the show. To say that I think it's been the poorest transfer window I've ever imagined, because
the poorest.
I do just look at it. Which in the number.
It's not a great line there. Can we get it back? So I want to hear what he's got to say, Adam. If you can call us back from a landline, let's call him back. Actually, while we're doing that, Paul is up next. Hi, Paul.
Hi. I just want to say that. You believe that last year was a kind of a write-off for Man United?
Who does?
No, do you believe that last year was it was a testing point for him, and it was a write-off?
Well, when you say, do I believe it was a write-off, what do you mean?
No, I mean, are we going to still judge him? Because we've been judging him for 28 games or whatever it is, and not for the 2 games that we've played.
Oh, no, that's right. I said last season I didn't think he was good enough for the job. That was last season at the end of it.
Okay. Well, I don't think we should be judging him on that. Yeah, you have that belief. But I think also he said that Kobe Mainoo is... and Bruno are competing for the same role. But why do you think? Why do you think Kobe's not getting game? Because he never drops Bruno.
Yeah, he's playing the wrong formation. He could play both of them if he played 4-3-3.
Well, he's not going to change his system, is he?
No.
Not. I think that's a problem. I like Ruben, and I think. He probably still needs a bit more time.
Let me ask you a question, Paul.
Go on.
Would you agree with me? The aim of a Manchester United manager is to build up a team good enough to eventually win the Premier League.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah. My next question is: Ruben Amorim going to win the Premier League at some stage with Man United?
Based on now on the 2 games, no.
No, on his whole tenure at Man United so far. Because if your answer's no, then that means he's not the right man for Manchester United, right?
No, I wouldn't agree with that because.
Okay, well, let's go back again. I'll ask you the same questions. Do you think when a new manager comes in, his eventual goal is to win the Premier League?
Of course it is.
Okay, is Ruben Amorim going to win the Premier League?
I believe so, yes, but not now.
Do you? What are you basing that on? Because I've seen nothing so far, nothing whatsoever, that leads me to believe he has the credentials to win the Premier League. Tell me what you've seen which dismisses what I've just said.
I believe that the first thing that should be changed is the culture. And I believe that that's slowly changing. Look, Fergie didn't start off well when in his tenure, and everybody was writing him
No,
off.
but when Fergie joined Man United weren't the juggernaut they were when he left, and so it's a different job.
Yeah, but then who's going to fill that boots? Because we've not been at the races for the past 10 or more years.
I know, but we've seen different managers go to different clubs, and instantly there's been bounce. There's been no bounce. Man United have looked appalling in most of the games he has managed.
That's for another club. But I do believe that he has come up on a load of problems since coming in, and he's probably not equipped to fix it. But behind the scenes, there's a lot of stuff going on that should be fixed, and he cannot. Based on that, his hands sometimes is almost tied.
I can't see him winning the Premier League at Manchester United. No way.
Me neither.
There's too many clubs at the minute that are way in advance of you guys. I mean, you can fix it because it's Manchester United, you assume, but I just think there's about 3 or 4 clubs, probably more than that are.
The only thing I agree with you because I said it. The only thing that makes me go is I wouldn't ever have said Arteta's good enough to win the Premier League, but you're now my favourite.
Yeah. But look how many
you haven't won it though.
Exactly. But look how many years we've become a second to try and get to that winning point.
Yeah. And I don't think Ruben Amorim has even got that in him.
No.
I might be wrong. I just can't see it. Shall we have a bit of no googling? Should we do that? Still to come, we'll find out what Benty's serving up in his tea time takeaway.
Looking forward to that.
Do you think Ruben Amorim will be there come Christmas time?
Yeah.
What percentage?
80%.
Okay. If we lose against Burnley at home, get knocked out against Grimsby and lose against Man City,
goes down to 40%.
Okay. Tottenham's Thomas Frank is only the 3rd manager to beat Pep Guardiola away from home in the league with 2 different clubs. Jose Mourinho's also done it. Who's the other manager? Let me say that again. Thomas Frank is only the 3rd manager to beat Pep away from home in the league with 2 different clubs. Jose's 1. Who's the other one? There's 3. Who's the 3rd?
I know.
You don't. What's his name begin with? Just tell me the letter it begins with. Hold on. No, you've done it wrong. Show me. You got it right. The answer to that and a pat on the back for Darren Bent when we come back live and drive on talkSPORT.
Over the last few years, Formula One has gone from elitist and insular to a global entertainment brand. The transformation's down to American investment group Liberty Media, who cultivated a new image for the sport since buying it in 2016. Better access to drivers, improved content on social media and tapping into the US market have given F1 a massive boost in both attention and revenues. But is everyone happy? The fans certainly are, as evidenced by Drive to Survive. Almost 7 million people per season have tuned in to get all the gossip and all the drama from the paddock. The extra exposure means the drivers can demand a higher salary too. In 2010, the top drivers were earning $20 million a year, which isn't bad. But now, the very best earned 3 times that, with Max Verstappen getting a whopping $65 million in 2025. But money doesn't always buy happiness. Some drivers, including Verstappen, don't like the pageantry the changes have brought about. In Las Vegas in 2023, Verstappen said the drivers were made to look like clowns, and the event was 99% performance and 1% race. Some purists who still watch the sport feel the same, and that the spirit of competition has suffered. But Formula One and Liberty Media don't look like slowing down anytime soon. So expect more races, major events and exclusive access in future.
Nah, seriously, what's going on here?
What's the matter? What, the music? You don't like the music?
I like a little. Me and you.
Tell John what you want, and John will serve it up.
Me and you, a little input.
No, don't bring me into it.
I'd like you to have a little input first. You go.
I love this song. Keep it up.
Who's it by? Don't tell him.
It's no one. It's library music.
No, it's obviously done by somebody.
No, it's library music. It's done by someone you've never heard of, like Dave Smith in his bedroom.
I know Dave Smith in his bedroom.
Oh, that's not a band.
No,
Dave Smith in his
no,
bedroom.
No, it is.
Oh, okay, well, he did this then. You'll know him.
Come on, Dave.
What are you doing? Oh, you forget all the earwax. You're a disgrace.
I'm not.
Before the break, I asked the question. Tottenham's Thomas Frank is only the third manager to beat Pep Guardiola away from home in the league with 2 different clubs. Jose's the other. Who's the main one?
Antonio Conte.
With Chelsea and Spurs.
Well, Conte, good manager, wasn't he? I mean, he completely lost the plot. Was it Southampton? Is that where he had the breakdown, Tottenham?
I don't remember that. Go on.
Remember, he had the press conference. He criticised everybody. He didn't last after
when
that,
he
did
he was looking for the exit.
Yeah.
Have you seen the pictures of him before and after he had his hair transplant?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's unbelievable. Great hair transplant. Bill, is now where I talk about my brand new podcast with Jason Cundy, 21 minutes to go, that's available to download. No, we're doing that later. Chat later on about my brand new podcast with Jason Cundy, available now, 21 minutes to go. Okay. Still to come, we'll be crossing to St James's Park out of, a massive game between Newcastle and Liverpool, live and exclusive to talkSPORT. But before that, it's time for this.
How you doing? It's Darren Bent. Takeaway. Can I take your order, please?
Get my hands, marinate all up in the thing. I like my medium well. Ginger beer. Oil over it. Get my brush thing, get the oil over it. It better be Heinz. If it's not Heinz, honestly, I'll lose it.
I'm Darren Bent, and this is my tea time takeaway.
That jingle, Bill, you did that, and that is absolutely incredible.
Your acting is appalling.
No, that's
you see that thing? I know, but the bit, the answer phone message is acting. See the bit talkSPORT put out the weekend with the devil and the...
Appalling, wasn't I?
Yeah, really bad. Why so bad?
Because if give me a proper acting role.
That was a proper acting role.
In a
you
film.
take downstairs, Green. If people see that, they're either going to give you a job in the next James Bond movie.
Tell you now, if you look at a few of the early Vinny films, you go, okay. Now look at him now, legend.
Oh, Vinny who?
Vinny Jones.
No, I've never looked at Vinny Jones and thought he's a brilliant actor.
Good actor.
No, he's not.
He's a good actor.
Okay, what part does he play other than someone that's going to biff you up?
Okay, he was good in Mean Machine.
And what role did he play in that?
He was like a football.
An ex-con.
No, an ex-footballer actually that got done for match fixing.
Right, there you go. Right.
Sounds like ex-con.
Okay, when he plays like Shakespeare, right?
I like him in Gone in 60 Seconds.
And what role does he play in it? He doesn't speak in that.
It's called,
whole movie, he makes one phone call, he picks up the phone.
I think he's called Sphinx, and he speaks right at the very end of the film.
Yeah, he says, hello.
Yeah, but sometimes
that's probably about 40
No,
takes.
you've got to know your audience, and he knows his.
I know, but what I'm saying is he's not great. He'll probably be the first to say, yeah, he's not a great actor.
Okay, but great's a bit different.
All right, good.
Okay, Denzel's a great actor.
Yeah.
A lot of the time plays a cop. What? Are you winding me up? Or someone in authority.
Okay.
But he's a great actor, but he's a lot of the...
Yeah, that's good.
Do you know what I mean? So there we go. Okay.
I know, because he plays that part very well.
Pacino and them mans, come on.
What? Pacino's played loads of them roles.
Yeah, but it still was like...
Blind Man?
What?
Cop? Blind Man.
I've not seen that.
Yeah, Scent of a Woman, you have seen that.
No, I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino?
No.
Hoo-ha!
Would you prefer Pacino or De Niro?
It's like asking which one of my kids I prefer.
I think I'm De Niro. Scarface. He won't. That's Pacino, isn't it? Pacino. I think I'm Pacino.
One of the most iconic roles in cinematic history, and you get it wrong.
Yeah, but then what's called decent, wasn't it?
I don't know if you know what you're talking about.
So
now.
Pacino was in Any Given Sunday as well. Incredible film.
Yeah.
But then De Niro's in that one where Ronin. Wow.
Yeah, but that's not his best work.
No, but it's unbelievable.
If you're talking about like De Niro movies, Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, the one with not Good Will Hunter. What's the one with Deer Hunter? Mind-blowing movies.
What's the one? Cape Fear. I think that's who is that? Which one is that?
That's De Niro.
That's incredible. Horrible.
No,
though.
you're picking the wrong movies.
No,
mate.
that's a good film, that mate. Cape Fear. It's an incredible film.
John is a movie buff. Is that right, John? You know your movies inside out. Okay. Yeah. Would you say Cape Fear is one of De Niro's best roles?
No, I said it's good. That says his best roles.
Hold on. I can't say that to Darren Bent. He says it's not great.
What?
It's not.
It's a great film, that.
It's not, but it's not up there with De Niro's best.
Okay.
It's not in his top 10.
Okay, Equalizer for Denzel is incredible, but it's not his best work. But it's still incredible.
Equalizer's rubbish,
No, it's
mate.
not rubbish. No, it's not. Don't try.
Equalizer 3.
That's terrible. But
There you go.
1 and 2 are incredible.
Not incredible, Benny. Remind everyone what your favourite film of all time is.
I don't know. Warriors is incredible. Great film, Warriors. Castaway. Hanks.
Castaway.
What, Hanks?
It reminds me of that word. Right, it's time for Benny's Tea Time Takeaway. Yes, our feature. Yeah, yes. Darren Bent's Tea Time Takeaway, where every Monday, which is today, Premier League 100 Club member Darren Bent will be giving us his 5 key takeaways from the weekend's Premier League action. So, Benty says here, what are you serving up for us this week?
So number one, I put in capitals. Jack Grealish is back.
Okay. Do you want me to read the line into the audio, or do you want to do it?
No, you go audio first, then me.
Let's hear from Everton's Jack Grealish speaking to talkSPORT after that win against Brighton. He said that he's been made to feel very welcome since arriving at the club.
All I want to do now is repay them with performances because it's a great club, and I think 13th we finished last. Well, I weren't we at the time, but Everton finished last year. So listen, I want to get the club higher. Fingers crossed, and hopefully we can all push on together.
He was. It felt like I was watching
genius.
It felt like I was watching Jack Grealish from Villa.
I agree.
He was picking the ball up.
Freedom he had.
The freedom, even though he stayed to that left-hand side, just the confidence he had. And not only with the ball at his feet, I think the thing that impressed me more than anything was the work rate. He was making challenges, getting back and helping the fullback out, then picking himself up, sprinting up the pitch. Obviously, 2 assists as well. I know the second one is one of those where he just touched it to the side and then Garner's.
I know, but he got the ball wide and he looked up. So
yeah,
all that was just a layoff.
Exactly, but then obviously set up Ndiaye as well for the goal. He had Wee for the fullback on skates. He didn't know whether to get tight to him, whether to try and tackle him. He was too strong for him. But just seeing Jack smile again and play with that freedom, I thought he was absolutely outstanding for Everton.
We've got Thomas Tuchel named his England squad on Friday. Got to be in it, right?
If you're looking at that performance, Thomas Tuchel might think, right, let me give him a few more games and get him back in. But if he plays like that for Everton, he's back in it. He's in the World Cup squad.
England don't have too many players like that, do we?
We haven't got anyone like that in terms of Anthony Gordon's good.
Every Eze's sort of that.
Yeah, but Jack's more Eze will score a goal and assist. I know he got 2 at the weekend, Jack, but he's more of those where he just manipulates the ball, holds on to it, draws people over, and then he'll give it to someone who then might make the pass. But his performance was outstanding, and I mean outstanding.
It was fantastic. Right, where are we going next, Darren Bent?
My next headline is West Ham are in some serious trouble.
Yeah, they are indeed. They got beat 5-1 at home to Chelsea. Let's hear from the manager, Graham Potter, now. He was speaking after that awful defeat to Chelsea. He apologised to the fans.
Well, no, it's as I said, it's a tough evening for us, and I feel for the supporters. They want more, and we let them down today. We let them down because the goals we gave away were too cheap. So there's nothing I can say that's going to make that feeling any better at the moment. They'll be hurting, and it's painful. So it's just a case of we need to do better, and we need to work harder.
Is it too early after 2 games of this season? Because last season was a sort of
a free hit.
It was a free hit. Every game was like a pre-season game because it didn't really mean West Ham weren't going to go down. They weren't going to get European football. Is he in danger already after just 2 games?
He's under pressure badly because the performance against Chelsea weren't great. They got off to a perfect start. Paquetá, what a hit that was, by the way. Wow. Great start, but completely imploded after that. The moment João Pedro scored that first goal, that was it. Just looked poor in possession, poor out of possession. Couldn't get men up the pitch. Again, severe lack of pace throughout the team. He went with the same Souček, I think Souček last season was good because he was getting his head on things, scoring goals. And I think if you've got legs around him, I think Souček can be really effective. But when you go in the middle of the park with Ward-Prowse and Souček, both good footballers, no legs, and then Kilman is the centre of the 3, you're asking for...
How much of a worry is it if you're conceding from corners often?
Yeah, it's a big worry. But also, I'm worried about the goalkeeper, Hermanson, because he was good last season. Even though they went down Leicester, he was good. This season, he started off, I ain't too sure about him.
No, me neither.
The Sunderland game...
Doesn't command his area at all.
At all.
No.
Flaps at a lot of things as well. Yeah. I'm not sure about him at all, but they've got big problems. You look at them in the transfer market, they brought in Todibo, which I think's okay, so I wouldn't go, wow. Juff, the left-back, Hermanson, Kyle Walker-Peters, Southampton free transfer, Callum Wilson, 33 years old. How effective can he be? I think they've got big problems, West Ham.
I agree. What's your next headline, Darren Bent?
Bill, can I go back to because you didn't use it? Should I use it now or not?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. So basically, I've got relegation is not a foregone conclusion now. I took that out because...
So I don't know what's happening.
No, because remember we were supposed to talk about it at 4:45, but we didn't because we ended up talking about Gyökeres Sesko.
Yeah.
So Bill stole my idea this morning, but I'm using that.
That's what? So it's 6 now?
No, it's 5.
Oh, well, I've got 5 in front
Yeah,
of me.
because he took it, but he took it and didn't use it.
So we've got 6?
No, it's only 5.
So we're dropping one of these?
Yes. Relegation, not a foregone conclusion.
For who?
For the teams coming up. Because we're so often used to... We're so used to seeing the 3 promoted teams out the Championship come up and go back down. But we've seen it now for the first time in a number of years. Sunderland, newly promoted, have really got to win. Burnley have got to win. Leeds have got to win. All of a sudden now, I'm looking at those 3 teams and thinking, well, this year might not be a foregone conclusion where they all go back down because 2 years on a spin, all of them will come down.
It's very difficult to look at that league table now.
All of a sudden now you
work out who's going down.
Exactly, and that's why I said it's not a foregone conclusion because...
I'll tell you what, I'll put you on the spot now.
Go on.
Who's going down?
I don't know. But do you know who?
Bottom 3, Wolves.
Do you know who I do fear now?
Go on.
If anyhow Wolves now lose Strand Larsen to Newcastle, oh my goodness, then what do they do? Anknori gone, Semedo's gone, Cunha's gone, and now Strand Larsen, because I like Strand Larsen. If they lose him, they're going down.
Well, give me 3 now. Yeah, it won't mean anything. I'm just curious.
I don't know. Because currently right now, the bottom of the table looks like this. 16th is your lot. No, I'll go 15th downwards, yeah?
Okay.
Newcastle, that's not going to happen. They're playing tonight.
Yeah.
Then your lot. Then Villa, Brighton, Wolves and West Ham. Now, I've got real concerns about West Ham, Wolves.
You sort of feel Brighton will be fine. So
they will be fine. So will Villa. But those 2 in particular, I'm looking at them thinking, oh my goodness, I'm worried about them.
Leeds?
No, I think they'll be all right, Leeds, now. I think they've got more than enough, I think, to get out of it. But, I mean, West Ham already got -7 goal difference. We're only a couple of games in.
So who would your 3 be now? I'm just curious.
I've got Wolves, West Ham. I don't know who the 3rd would be. Because they're all decent clubs up until, like, Burnley 11th and Leeds 12th. Below them are Fulham, Palace, Newcastle, Man United, Villa, Brighton. They're not going down.
No.
So I said this season, relegation is not a foregone conclusion.
Okay. Quick word about Palace. You think they're going to be okay with that, Eze?
Yeah, I watched them again at the weekend. I thought they were decent. No Eze, but I think Sarr's a good player. Mateta will get his goals. Wharton, I thought, pulled the strings, was fantastic as well.
I agree with that.
Alongside Husey. they're going to be fine. I think if they lost Gahey, again, different conversation. But I think as the squad is right now, I think they're going to be fine.
If the window closes and they've still got Adam Wharton and Mark Gahey,
so it's a bonus.
Yeah, happy days.
But I like the way they play football. So when with the manager being there, Palace will be fine.
Great manager.
Yeah.
Still to come on Drive. He says loudly. We'll find out what Sam Matterface was warning us about here.
Do get sticky fingers though if you hold on to it for too long.
Jeez.
What's he talking about? He's talking donuts. Donuts, fine. Okay, limey. You can tell Billy's in charge today. We'll also get some life advice. Oh dear, what's this going to be from Jason Cundy?
Do you know what, mate? Just be you.
That's from the podcast. 21 minutes to go. Plus, we'll cross to St James's Park, and we're meant to be speaking to Troy Deeney ahead of Newcastle against Liverpool. It's live on talkSPORT.
I don't know anything. I'm just a man who talks.
All that and so much more coming at the last hour. Drive on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent when we come back. Benty, tell them what's coming up when we come back. What is it? The bestest?
The best of the bestest ever in the history of everness.
In the best of talkSPORT.
Underrated showdown.
The A-Team.
Incredible show that back in the day.
Back in the day it was. Can you remember? Because there was 5 members.
Right, so let me go for it. Right, Murdoch.
Yeah.
Face.
Yeah.
BA.
Yeah.
Hannibal.
Yeah.
What's this one I'm trying to think of?
The girl.
What?
There was a girl in it.
Was there?
She was in it for a few series. Amy. I think she was the niece of Hannibal.
Who was your favourite out of all of them?
What was a kid growing up?
Yeah.
Probably B.A. Baracus. Maybe Hannibal had the cigar. Like the
Yeah, it's
cigar.
cool, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love it when I play.
I don't think one person died in any episode ever. They missed everything.
Bradley Cooper in the newer one, which was a face shock.
I like the fact that they'd be like trapped in a room with just like a stapler and like a traffic cone, and they'd make a tank out of it.
No, sorry, I know we've got to quit out. Sorry, Bill.
It's all right.
Did you watch the newer film, which I think came out in what? It came out in 2010. Did you ever watch that?
What, the movie?
Yes.
No.
When it was Liam Neeson was Hannibal.
No, I didn't.
Rampage Jackson, Bradley Cooper, right?
Yeah.
They flew a tank. Right.
Unbelievable.
So the tank comes out of whatever the plane or whatever it's in, and they just keep firing the cannon, so it just keeps that kind of flying across and lands in water.
But they could do that, right?
Yeah, 18 can.
That's not as bad as Fast and Furious 15, where they fly a car in space. That's the most ridiculous storyline ever.
Happened though.
This is Driver Talk Sport. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. Still to come. Troy Deeney will be joining us from St James's Park ahead of this is the Isaac Derby. I like that. Just quickly, Wolves have rejected a £50 million bid from Newcastle. Wolves have rejected it from Newcastle.
Yeah, for Strand Larsen.
That's what that should read. For Strand Larsen, yeah. And this Saturday, 2 former UFC challengers swap the cage for the ring as Darren Till takes on former MMA world champion Luke Rockhold in his boxing debut. You can watch it live on Saturday on DAZN.
Boxing update on talkSPORT with DAZN, the global home of boxing. Buy now at dazn.com/boxing.
Time now for this, everyone. Yes, it's the best of talkSPORT and Friends. We run you through some of the recent light moments from across talkSPORT and our sister stations. Let's start off with talkSPORT's live commentary of City against Spurs on Saturday. Dean Ashton had an interesting analogy of City's high line.
You know, a properly filled jam donut. Every part of you just wants to bite it, jam all down your chin and your shirt, because you want to rush it. Whereas if you're patient, nibble around the edge, patient with the ball over the top, then you are going to catch them. If you're clever and you're patient with the movement, as Tottenham have been at times, that's when you will get the joy.
Do get sticky fingers, though, if you hold on to it for too long.
I don't know what either of them at all. I really have no idea. Maybe they were just starving. When was the last time you had sticky fingers?
Huh?
It says here, when was the last time you had sticky fingers?
Last night. Got a donut.
Yeah? Eat it all?
Yeah, ravaged it.
Did you?
Yeah, man, destroyed it.
Destroyed it? How long did it take you?
Oh, couple of minutes.
Or was that because you've not had a donut for a long time?
For a long time.
What's your favourite donut?
Krispy Kreme, strawberries and cream flavour.
They do that?
Yeah, it's incredible. Like, it's got the pink layer on top. Oh, incredible.
Not for me. If you had to compare the Drive production team to food, what would it be?
Fine dining we are, aren't we?
Right, okay.
So like steak, like a... I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know what the word you're looking for.
Surf and turf we are.
Okay, I still don't know what you're talking about. Don't forget, live football keeps coming tonight. We bring you exclusive commentary of Newcastle against Liverpool. That's from 7, the build-up.
Over to Friday's breakfast show of Alan Brazil and Gabby Agbonlahor, and they were discussing the uses of AI.
Well, the amount of people that are using it now, I mean, you can get emails and like letters sent just by using AI.
Can you?
Yeah, give me
an example.
No, if you wanted to go and get an email, say you wanted to go and get an email sent to your lawyer, you can ask the internet to make it for you and then send it.
Is that right?
100%, mate.
I mean, neither have got a clue what they're talking about.
What was your favourite use of AI?
I'm getting more and more into AI. ChatGPT.
You love that, innit?
Yeah. They called me Andy today and told me I've got great hair.
I wonder why that is.
I've told it to.
When was the last time you wrote a letter?
Oh, can I tell you something that's terrible? This is terrible. Listen to this. I swear on my life this is true, right? Last week was my eldest daughter's birthday. She was 17. My 13-year-old was putting a book together of notes from all her friends, all her family. And the idea was that my little one would get all these letters and notes in from everyone. She would write them all out by hand, put them in a page, individual pages in each, and present her with this book. And she kept saying to me, my little one, you need to write the letter, Daddy, you need to write the letter. I was like, yeah. And then on the day of her birthday, she was presenting my eldest with this book, who was 17, that night. And she texted me during the show and went, "You still haven't done?" And I went, "I've done it. I went into ChatGPT.
Oh, no.
And I told ChatGPT about my daughter's name, how old she was, what she means to me, how great she is. And I said it needs to be 300 words. And I swear to God this is true. ChatGPT did it. And I sent that. And that's in the book.
Oh, you're disgusting.
But I know, but it worked, right? It done it. And so, see, the way I look at it, she's got that letter now.
Yeah. But it didn't come from you.
The information came from me.
No, it didn't.
Let's finish with a clip.
Who said that? ChatGPT or you?
Very good. Let's finish with a clip from the latest episode of 21 Minutes to Go. It's a brand new podcast with me and Cundy. On today's episode, it came out today, Jason gives his best piece of life advice.
Do you know what, mate? Just be you.
Brilliant.
Just be you. Just be you. Keep being you.
That would be so.
I think so, mate.
How old's your son? 10?
Yeah.
If you're your youngest one, if he said, "Dad, give me some great life advice," it would just be you.
Just keep being you.
Keep being you.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
That's it. Good advice from Cundy, though. What is your biggest piece of life advice?
Enjoy every moment right now, because it goes so quickly. I remember being a young kid, first getting.
Is he still part of it? I remember being there. Is that still part of your?
I remember being getting the first team at like 17 years old, and almost me and Ambrose laughing at the senior pros who were like 32. And I remember John McGrew. I remember like it was yesterday. Said to me and Ambrose at the training ground, he went, "You're laughing now. If this will happen to you soon, you'll click your fingers when you're there."
Yep.
And I'm retired now.
Yeah.
Enjoy every single moment.
I remember coming home at 16, 17, and my mum and dad would be there, and they'd have their friends in the front. "Hey, how was your night? How's it?" And I'd be like, "Oh." And I remember one of them saying to me, "Won't be long before you're sat here." And I was like, all of a sudden, I'm sitting in the front room, kids are coming home.
It's mad. Scary.
Have you got any more? Oh, no, it's me. Which talkSPORT presenter would you never like to take life advice from?
I would never like to take life advice from Barry Glendenning.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah, Barry.
Why? What's wrong with Barry?
It's funny. So funny.
Why would you not take life advice?
Some of his analogies at the weekend. No.
We don't want advice from him.
No.
Remember, you can download the latest episode of 21 Minutes to Go with me and Cundy, wherever you get your podcast from. This week's podcast got a very funny story about Tony Cascarino in it. And, of course, make sure you've got the talkSPORT app where you can swipe between talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2 and all of our other sister stations, so you never miss a moment. When we come back, we're building up to live commentary, a massive game. It's live and exclusive on talkSPORT. Newcastle take on Liverpool, and in the next hour we'll have team news as well for you.
Formula One. It's a sport often seen as insular and elitist, but it's seen a meteoric rise under its owners Liberty Media, not only in popularity and viewership, but in the ability to almost print money. From greater access to more races, here's how it happened. For decades, Formula One was owned and run by one man, Bernie Ecclestone. He was old school, someone who thought the sport itself was enough, and there was no need for all this modern marketing and social media nonsense. But in 2016, Ecclestone agreed to sell his baby to American group Liberty Media. It cost Liberty Media $4.4 billion, and they quickly got to work. We got an F1 app almost immediately, and teams were allowed to show us more from behind the scenes. One of Liberty's most important deals was with Netflix, which in 2019 brought us Drive to Survive. The effect? An almost 70% rise in viewership for races in the US alone. It's massively benefited Formula One online too, with a rise from 7.8 million followers across its social media platforms in 2016 to around 50 million today. New eyes are on the sport too, with F1's own subscription TV channel, which people can watch anywhere in the world. But the main market they've tapped into is the US. There's now 3 races there a year, in Texas, Miami and Las Vegas, and an American-branded team, Cadillac, getting involved in the sport too. More races seems to be the direction of travel. A street circuit in Madrid's being welcomed onto the calendar, while conversations around a Grand Prix in Africa have ramped up in the last few years. More big events could be in the offing too, after the massive F1 75 season launch event in London in 2025. 7.5 million people tuned in to watch it live across their social media channels, and that doesn't include the viewing figures for where it was broadcast on TV in certain countries. It seems Liberty will do whatever they can to grow the F1 brand. Their efforts have been worthwhile too, with Forbes valuing the sport at $17.1 billion back in 2023, almost 4 times more than what they bought it for in 2016. Not bad, considering it's seen as a sport where people just drive around in circles.
Welcome to the last hour of Drive on talkSPORT. Myself, Darren Bent, and Andy Goldstein. It's Andy here, by the way. Andy Goldstein.
I'll drive. Get us there quickly.
We should so record that. Still to come, we'll be bringing you team news from Newcastle against Liverpool. It's a game that's live and exclusive on talkSPORT after us. But now, are we about to witness an all-time classic in what people are calling summer the Alexander Isak derby?
A spine-tingling occasion with a fixture that evokes memories.
Collymore closing in! Liverpool lead in stoppage time! Long from Enrique, taken by Suarez. Oh, what about that? What about that?
There's something happening at this football club. Something happening at St James's Park.
But the picture changes and unfolds, twists and turns.
When promises are broken and trust is lost, the relationship cannot continue.
Let's be honest, lads, they have missed Isak, haven't they? Like you wouldn't believe.
Rather focus on those players we have here. I'm sure everything off the pitch will take care of itself.
Now Gakpo into the penalty area, takes aim! What a finish!
Also a team that can make it a fight, if you want to call it like this. They have players for this, but they also have players that are so comfortable in the ball.
Vance goes round him, fires it in! 3-0 Newcastle!
First home game, I think, is always going to be electric, under lights, evening game. Concentrate on what we need to do and not get too emotional, but certainly use the energy from the crowd. That's going to be vital for us.
St James's Park explodes with emotion!
Yeah, tonight talkSPORT is the place to be as we bring you live an exclusive commentary of Newcastle against Liverpool. It is, of course, a game which should have an extra bit of bite after Newcastle rejected Liverpool's bid for their star striker Alexander Isak. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe has been speaking to the media ahead of this game. He thinks his side must make the most out of the atmosphere tonight.
First home game, I think, is always going to be electric, under lights, evening game. Those games are always really special for us. I love experiencing those nights with the energy that the crowd bring us. I've got no doubt this will be a really passionate display from the home support. We need to harness that, use it, but not be reckless with it. You know, we've got to concentrate on the game. We've got to deliver our game plan. We've got to concentrate on what we need to do and not get too emotional, but certainly use the energy from the crowd. That's going to be vital for us.
Now, since we came on air at 4 o'clock, I've been promoting the fact that Troy Deeney, who's on Co-Com tonight, will be joining us on our show to talk about it. You said there's no way Troy will let us down. He's a professional. And I said, he's got a history of not letting us down. Well, you know your stuff. I apologise. So let's look ahead to that game now in more detail as we're joined by talkSPORT's voice of live football. Good evening, Adrian Durham. Hi, Aid.
This sounds like Troy, mate. Who are you talking to?
Is that Troy?
Yes, it is,
well,
mate.
Billy told me it was. Well,
Please
Billy, you're a naughty
stop
boy.
trying to spread the naughty rumours
Hold on.
that I'm ever late. I'm always on time. Betty, love you, mate.
I'm just
Not bad as always.
right. You've just turned up, right?
I've been here for a while, mate.
No, you're
Peter
such a
Schmeichel.
liar, Troy.
Me and Peter Schmeichel were just having a bit of a gammon and egg just now, having a little chat.
All right, okay. Who's the gammon? Well, I'm glad we've got you, all right? I'm glad we've got you. Because this is, all jokes aside, this is a game no one wants to miss because Newcastle-Liverpool's always a big game, but this one's just got a huge bit of added-on spice to it, isn't it?
Yeah, and on the train on the way up here, it was really packed. And again, the atmosphere building up to it on the train, loads of lads talking to me about, obviously think I hate Newcastle, but once we got past that part, they started talking about this game tonight, whether Isak should stay, whether even Liverpool should move away from him. And then they're talking about the final as well, that nobody's talking about, that Newcastle beat Liverpool in the final. So massive atmosphere. The weather is fantastic up here. So yeah, I'm expecting a lively night.
Troy, looking at the two teams, Liverpool, we know how they started against Bournemouth, good performance. Newcastle 0-0 against Aston Villa. I think it was evident that we saw that they needed centre forward. I think Anthony Gordon was deployed down the middle against Aston Villa. Where do you stand in terms of Newcastle's recruitment, and what more pieces do you think they need before they decide to let a decision one way or the other on Alexander Isak?
Well, I think that they need two more strikers. I think obviously Visser and Strand Larsen are the ones. I like that they're trying to get their business done before they leave themselves completely short. But I think now everyone knows the plan, right? Wolves rejected 50 million earlier on today. So that they definitely need two strikers. For me, I think they've done good business with Ramsey coming in. I like him as a player, and Elanga as well. So they've done some good business. But it's just that, as you know, Benny, goals win games, don't they? So they need that. For Liverpool, now with all of this change, with everything that's going on, do they still need to do a couple more signings, or is it too many changes? That's more of a question to you, Benny. Do you think they've done too many changes?
I don't think they've done too many changes, but I think they've left themselves short in certain areas. And when I say certain areas, I think centre-half is probably the most evident one against Bournemouth. When you see it, the way Bournemouth kind of carve through them with ease, I definitely think that they need one more. If it's Mark Gahey, they need someone of real quality. I know they signed the young boy, but that's where I'd say I think they need more. But again, if they were to get Isak as well over the line, even Ekatike's performance I thought was outstanding, then you look at Liverpool and you think you have to make them favourites again.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be a great game. Again, you look at the atmosphere, and Andy, you spoke about it earlier, but I think the atmosphere, also the way that the teams play, both teams want to go forward, be more direct, I would say, Liverpool have been than it was last year. Got loads of wingers with pace. Can't have a 0-0, surely.
No, I don't think we will. I don't think we will. Let me ask you, Troy, at the beginning of the season, I would have imagined that Liverpool's aim was to win the Premier League and Newcastle's, realistically, was to get top four. Who do you think needs Isak for the rest of the season more to achieve that goal?
Oh, great question. I'm going to say Liverpool. I think...
Really? So you don't think Liverpool will win the Premier League without him?
No, I think they can win it. I think they need him more to guarantee it, because I think if anyone in Ekatike or Gakpo gets injured, then they've got a massive problem there. I think Betty alluded to earlier, the squad depth isn't as vast as they would like it to be. I think for Newcastle, the bulk of their team is still great. They've got more pace in the wide areas, and a reinforcement in Ramsey, again, who can play anywhere across the three and in midfield. So they're solid throughout. They've even got an even better goalkeeper as a backup with Ramsdale, sorry. So, I think they can manage without Isak. I think if Liverpool get Isak, it's then kicking on, because Arsenal ain't going anywhere. Man City look like they could cause some threats, and Chelsea have got a real good squad as well. So for me, I think Liverpool need it more.
We go back to Newcastle, right, and the Isak situation, Troy. So if he does stay, right, and he doesn't get the move, what do you think happens then? Because it's not as easy, and you'll know this, to just integrate a player back into the squad. But when you've got a player who's that good, you have to get him back in the team sooner rather than later. But also, what's his mindset going to be going back into that squad?
Oh, mate, you know better than me. Not having a pre-season kills you anyway.
Yeah.
Not having a pre-season when you want out and then you have to stay. I think they're going to get 75% worth of Isak, what they had last year at best. And obviously it's a World Cup year as well. So is he going to play through those pain barriers like he used to? I'm not sure. Do you get what I mean? There's so many different questions now, and obviously publicly he's gone all the way like, I'm out of here, get me out of here, calling the whole place and the town, not very good. I think as lads and as players we can understand it, but also, when someone's quit on you, and he has, let's call it right, he's quit on him in pre-season.
Yeah, you're right.
It's hard to say, come back in, everything will be fine.
So where does he go from here? Because we've got round about a week left of the transfer window, just under. And then when that closes, if he's still at Newcastle, which I'll be stunned about, because Bentley, in fact, let me ask you this question first. So I asked Bentley beforehand when he thinks, or if he thinks that deal's going to get done. And you said you think there'll be news tomorrow. And I said, why? And you said, or Wednesday, because it's after this game. Do you think once this game is out the way, that move will happen?
Well, that's the news that's circulating, isn't it? That it's going to be like Wednesday, Thursday this week that they agree on something. That would be backed up, obviously, with the fact they're going for Strand Larsen and still trying to get Visser over the line in these coming hours. So, I think it has to. I think you've got to look at what Eddie said last week after the Villa game. It's causing a distraction. Every interview he does is about Isak. It's not about the team. And Anthony Gordon said it's made the team closer and closer knit, but we only want players that want to be here. Those are the key telltale signs for me that, the lads have had enough as well. So I think it will get done, mate.
A quick word about Liverpool in their opening game of the season. Of course, they won the game. They look good in patches, but they look quite bad in some. Defensively, I thought they looked a little bit shaky. I wasn't impressed too. I was with Ekitike, but not Wirtz. What did you make of Liverpool?
Oh, you wasn't impressed with Wirtz?
No.
What? Based on what?
Well, I just thought the money you're spending on a player like that, and I often hear the phrase used, it takes some time to get used to the Premier League. I expected a little bit more. And the way that Ekitike seemed to just naturally fit into that Liverpool side, I thought they would have got more from Wirtz. Were you impressed with his performance?
No, it's the nuanced things that you see that he does. A little bit. I don't think he's going to get you, 20 goals, 20 assists. I don't think he's going to do that, but he bridges the gap really well. I thought... I agree with you. Etikite looked good. I thought Kirkes was a bit off it as well. Maybe that's emotional playing against your own team. Yeah. I think there was a few things that looked a bit dodgy, but as you know, if you look dodgy and win, that's not a bad place to be, is it?
No, of course.
They still scored 4 goals in a bad performance. So when they get it right and they get it settled, it'll be great. Gravenberch for me is a massive, massive player for them. He gets hold of that midfield and he connects it. A lot of what Liverpool were getting done with Bournemouth was being caught on their own transition, giving the ball away when they're at the edge of the box and allowing Bournemouth to counter-attack them. So if they can just nip that in the bud, be a bit more controlled in the final third, they're going to score goals. Salah's going to get you 20 plus. We know that. Etikite looks like he could get you 25 plus. And if they get Isak, I'm willing to put he gets 30.
Wow. 30 Premier League goals.
Yeah, would surprise me. Yeah.
I mean, he's a superstar. We know that. Listen, I've never played at the highest level. You and Bentley have. Tell me about how important that 12th man could be. A rock in St James's. Could it make the difference tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in a game where they're not favourites, right? It's all on Liverpool. Everyone expects Liverpool to win. And go win the league. So it suits this whole fan base, this whole town, of being able to attack, sit back in, be doggy, but when you go with intention and purpose. And I think tonight it's going to be massive. And Bentley's played at much better teams than I have, so probably ask him the question.
Okay. Listen, before I let you go, we've seen some absolute thrillers between these two. Of course, most notably the 4-3 times 2. Are we going to get one of those tonight, Troy?
I'm praying so, mate. I had to sit through Brentford versus Villa. It was a 1-0 on Saturday, so I am hoping that I see some goals. Otherwise, the drive home afterwards, the old 5 hours. I know you feel sorry for me, lads, but the 5-hour drive afterwards is going to kill me if it's a 1-0.
Don't worry. Last year was 3-3. It was incredible at Newcastle. So I think you'll get
one
that
of
again.
the few games that you actually went to. Thanks, mate.
So when you say that drive home, do you mean for your chauffeur when you're in the back listening to music?
No. I'll actually drive myself. I'll send you a little picture later.
Okay, all right.
Not while driving, obviously.
No, that's illegal. Troy, listen, have a wonderful evening. We're glad you're on Co-Coms. Give our loves to Aid and we'll speak to you in a bit.
Nice, Troy.
See you. Bye-bye.
Man, there you go. Wonderful Troy Deeney. Big game tonight.
Huge
Big game. For so many reasons.
But this game's always incredible. And you're right, it is such a tough place to go at St James's Park. And nighttime always feels a little bit harder because all day the guys have been excited for it. You go out there, it's loud, but always such a tough place to go and get a result.
It's got that added spice for obvious reasons.
I don't think I've ever won there. St James's Park.
Tough place to go.
I've been slapped there a few times.
I usually I'd say in this fixture, usually at St James's, I'd fancy Liverpool. I just can't see Newcastle's fans allowing that to happen tonight.
And also, their midfield three is as good as anyone's. When they're at it, they're horrible.
Are they all fit? We'll have team news.
All fit.
Okay.
Tonali, Grimares, Joe Linton.
Yeah, we'll have team news for you ahead of that game. It's live and exclusive on talkSPORT. Team news for you in our show. When we come back, I'm looking at my switchboard. It's empty. Newcastle and Liverpool fans, if you phone up, if you go into the game or if you listen to it on talkSPORT or you're watching it on the box, we want to hear from you next. 03717 223344. Newcastle, Liverpool fans, pick up the phone. You'll be next live on Drive on talkSPORT. talkSPORT, it's me, Andy Goldstein. Housewives' favourite Darren Bent is here. Still to come, Team News will be reaching us for the huge game later on tonight between Newcastle and Liverpool. It's live and exclusive to talkSPORT. Just quickly, Bournemouth are now in advance. Talks to sign. Where's that gone? Screen's gone. Diassi from Chelsea. Disassi, sorry. Brazilian side Palmeiras are set to bid for Fulham midfielder Andreas Pereira, who was left out of the 1-1 draw against United yesterday. He was at Algarve, wasn't he, Pereira?
Yeah, he's decent at Fulham. Done well at Fulham.
Scored some good free kicks as well in his time there. Liverpool boss Arnie Slot has been speaking to the media ahead of tonight's match against Newcastle. It's live on talkSPORT. He was asked if he's expecting a hostile game.
Nothing to do with anything that's in the media a lot, but I think if you go to Newcastle, you know what to expect. We've played them 3 times last season, and twice their intensity levels were above ours. So I don't think they need anything to add for them being intense to play at St James's Park.
We'll go to the phone lines in just a moment. 03717 22 Arnie Slot giving us his view. What do you think will happen tonight? What will the score be?
I can see another draw. Like 2-2 or something.
Scoring.
Yeah, 2-2, something like that.
Desmond Douglas.
Desmond 2-2, yeah. Desmond Douglas, I apologise.
Yeah. Alison's a Newcastle fan. Hi, Alison.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Excited on my way to the match.
Okay. Are you a season ticket holder?
I am, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for 5 years now.
Are you more excited about this game because of the Alexander Isak scenario, or are you always excited about this type of game at St James's?
I'm always excited. I'm excited despite the Isak scenario, trying not to think too much about that and concentrate on the positives, the rest of the team that we have, and just hope the lads put in a good performance tonight, just do the best, and you know, what will be will be, but as long as they play well, we're always happy with them, really.
Alison, let me ask you a question. Are you absolutely devastated about this Isak situation?
Not really, no. I mean, I was a little bit at first. I don't think he's our best player. You know, he's undoubtedly brilliant, world class, all of that, but he's not proven over that many seasons. He's had quite a bad injury record, especially his first season with us. I think we will overcome it. Not happy about it, but you know, what will be will be. I'm devastated at the timing of it when we're just about to go into our second Champions League in the last few years. I think his timing's absolutely shocking, and his behaviour is pretty shocking.
Sorry, Alison, who do you think's because you said there he's not. You don't think he's your best player. Who do you think is?
Who do I think our best player is? I think we've got a great team, but I think for me, it's Sandro Tonali. I think he's amazing, and I think
incredible.
that Sandro helps make a lot of those goals in the midfield for him.
Yeah, he's incredible. Tonali.
What will the score be tonight? Obviously, you're going to say a home win. We lost. I don't think we'll ever know. Alison? No, she's gone, but she would have said home win. Let's speak to Derek, also a Newcastle fan. Hi, Del Boy.
Good evening. I just wanted to make a very quick point. No one's ever seemed to discuss it.
Okay.
If, in the midst of time, Manchester City decided to sell Eric Haaland, would they accept less than 150 million for him?
Erling Haaland? No.
No, well, if the answer is no, and I agree with you totally, then why should Liverpool expect to put in a bid for £110 million, leave the player doing all the antics that he's been doing, hoping that the owners will...
Scenario now where he can't go back and play for Newcastle. The fans just won't allow it. And Liverpool want him, so they have to come up with a solution. And I just sort of feel that Liverpool have got not all the cards here, but certainly a majority of them. And so with the window closing in less than a week, if Liverpool's final bid is 130 million, I think they'll get him for that.
Well, I think it's a bad way to play cards, but I take your point. Can I just make one very quick further point?
Of course you can.
The American owners of Liverpool Football Club are obviously listening to Donald Trump's Art of the Deal. Okay?
Okay.
But they've made one mistake that Trump would never make. What do you think that is?
I mean, we don't really do politics on this show, if I'm being honest. The only Trump we talk about is Judd.
Well, I tell you what, the mistake that they've made that Trump would never make, he would never upset the Saudis. And make no mistake about it, if they decide they're not going to sell Isaac for whatever reason, and I think they could dig their heels in, I really do.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, but there you go.
Okay. He's gone.
Do you know-
Derek? I know he's gone.
It's one of them where I think you are right, but I think they'll get to
What about John Trump?
No, about 150 million. But I just think it's the way they're going to get about it, because even if it's 120 down, 30 million, do you know what I mean, add-ons, they'll get to it at some point, because I don't think Isaac puts his foot down as much as he does. If he hasn't got assurances from Liverpool, they're going to get him.
Oh, no, he knows the deal's been done.
Yeah.
I would imagine behind-the-scenes conversations.
He's quite calm about it. We're all about panicking. Is he going to get it? He
Yeah.
probably knows, man.
Yeah, he must. I don't think it'll be this far down the line if Liverpool aren't prepared to make
Exactly.
sacrifice.
Imagine done all that and nothing.
Yeah, I just can't. You are right. It's either going to be done tomorrow. We'll probably hear rumblings, and it'll probably be done Friday or Saturday, right?
It'd be Crookie saying, "Here we go."
Yeah, it's not him that says it.
No, but that's what I'm giving it to Crookie. Here we go.
No, you can't nick someone else's catchphrase, mate. That's like us ending the show and you saying, "Be safe, everyone." Everyone knows that's mine, and
No, it's mine.
it cheapens you.
No, it's mine.
No.
I don't want it anyway.
It's not yours.
Yeah, I don't want it.
You need to come up with one.
What?
Play paddle, everyone. Play paddle or something like that.
See, that's crap.
Well, why don't you come up with your own?
I will do.
Right,
Right,
why do you feel it necessary to steal mine every day?
No, I will do my own for tonight.
All right. Well, so tonight, for the first
No, you do the whole out thing, and I'll just go. I'll hit the line
on the back of it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll end the show by going, "Be safe, everyone. Be safe."
Yeah.
And you can have the last line, which will be something like,
Got it ready.
"Paddle your friends" or something. Oh, you've got already. Your little brains work that quickly. What does that say?
Don't tell anyone what it says. Right.
Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a lot of words. I don't know if you'll be able to remember it. No, that's been you.
No, it's mine.
No, but you can't.
No, because I've added the people bit at the end.
No, but that's what Danny Kelly says. That's exactly what Danny Kelly
Is
says.
this a people?
No.
I've added people.
And then you're bringing in religion. Very dangerous.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, no. Come up with a clever one.
No, that's my one.
Look at, like the truth says.
No,
be
that's
truthful. What is that? The truth says be true. That's what you've got to be clever with it. All right.
Good night, everyone. God bless.
No. No, good night, everyone. God
All
bless.
right, I'll do another one.
The truth says be truthful to yourself. Be true. What about that? Just be truthful to yourself. Right?
Rubbish.
The truth says.
Hey, just get on with the read.
Sorry, bit no googling. Reminder: we will have team news ahead of that game. By the way, if you've got any suggestions for better,
Truth says, be safe, everyone. Be safe.
be truth, everyone. Be truth. We want to know who is the first player this century to move directly between Newcastle, or you'll never get that, Newcastle and Liverpool. This century, do you know when that begins?
Yeah. So let me think now. I'm thinking of the player.
You won't get it. I'll give you a clue if this helps. He went from Liverpool to Newcastle. I don't think that would help. The answer to that. And team news coming up live, Drive and talkSPORT after this.
Over the last few years, Formula One has gone from elitist and insular to a global entertainment brand. The transformation's down to American investment group Liberty Media, who cultivated a new image for the sport since buying it in 2016. Better access to drivers, improved content on social media and tapping into the US market have given F1 a massive boost in both attention and revenues. But is everyone happy? The fans certainly are, as evidenced by Drive to Survive. Almost 7 million people per season have tuned in to get all the gossip and all the drama from the paddock. The extra exposure means the drivers can demand a higher salary too. In 2010, the top drivers were earning $20 million a year, which isn't bad. But now, the very best earn 3 times that, with Max Verstappen getting a whopping $65 million in 2025. But money doesn't always buy happiness. Some drivers, including Verstappen, don't like the pageantry the changes have brought about. In Las Vegas in 2023, Verstappen said the drivers were made to look like clowns, and the event was 99% performance and 1% race. Some purists who still watch the sport feel the same, and that the spirit of competition has suffered. But Formula One and Liberty Media don't look like slowing down anytime soon. So expect more races, major events and exclusive access in future.
Definitely music from Friends, this, isn't it?
Oh, look at Monday Night Football. Legend. The best ever.
No. You're not looking at Monday because it's not on, because we're on. And there's nothing else that exists on the planet when we're on air.
Is it not?
Right? No.
So something happens to family and they call you.
No. That happened, so be careful. You don't give people reason to leave us.
No. But Thierry Henry's on Sky.
Overrated, mate. Overrated. It's so overrated.
Whoa. Before we continue, whoa.
He's not the greatest ever in Premier. Cristiano Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or when he was at Man United.
He's overrated.
No, mate.
No, is Thierry Henry overrated, yes or no?
In your head?
No. Is he? Have you
said in your head, yes.
No. Do you think he's overrated?
What, by the population? No. In your head, yes. You honestly think he like gave birth to Jesus?
I'm not surprised. It wouldn't surprise me. Honestly,
that wouldn't surprise you.
No. But
Never won the Ballon d'Or.
No, do you think he's overrated?
Never won the Champions League while he was at Arsenal.
Do you think he's overrated?
Jonathan Greening's better than Arsenal.
So Jonathan Greening is better than Thierry Henry?
Jonathan Greening is better than Arsenal. He won the Champions
League. Our 1.2
1.2
million listeners can hear nonsense.
Jonathan Greening is better than Thierry Henry in terms of medals won at English clubs.
Brilliant. He's a legend. Jonathan Greening.
Well, let's say he's a legend.
No,
Jonathan Greening is better than Arsenal.
Is he overrated? No, he's not.
He's won the Champions League. Arsenal haven't.
Is he overrated? Henry.
In your head, yeah. I've already answered that. In your head, yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or at Man United.
Yeah, no, he's brilliant.
Your fella didn't.
How much point?
What did he win?
A lot of Premier Leagues.
No, individual awards.
4 Premier Leagues, 3 PFA awards.
No, individual.
Oh, loads. Yeah, these are individuals. Premier League Golden Boot is individual.
Okay, well done. Ronaldo was the greatest player on the planet.
Was he, though? He should have won a Ballon d'Or one year.
He should have done.
He got robbed. Thierry.
I should have had a better co-host.
Hey, legend.
For the break, I asked the question, who's the first player this century to move directly between two clubs, Liverpool and Newcastle? We got that game live and exclusive on talkSPORT. And we've got team news coming up in a bit. Look, Benny, can you turn the telly off?
Why?
Because you can't concentrate. I'll ask you a question.
I heard what you said.
What was the question?
I chose to ignore you.
What was the question?
About the question, no Googling. I chose to.
And what was the answer?
You didn't get the answer.
Danny Guthrie. Danny Guthrie.
Guthrie, you know.
Liverpool to Newcastle, what year?
That would have been Liverpool to Newcastle. That would have been 2010.
No, 2008. Following us, Adrian Darren brings you live and exclusive commentary of a massive game in the Premier League. Newcastle take on Liverpool. We'll have team news for you ahead of that. But first, it's time for this.
Can you nick it? On talkSPORT with Caught Stealing, the must-see new crime thriller starring Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz. Only in cinemas August 29th.
Yes, to celebrate the upcoming cinema release of the new action thriller Caught Stealing from Sony Pictures all this week, we're giving 3 listeners the chance to win an epic holiday to New York. Joining us now, randomly selected from all the entries on talksport.com, are line 1 is Ian. Let's say hello to Ian. Hi, Ian.
Hello, Andy.
How
Darren.
How are you,
boss? You right?
Are you good? You well?
Yeah, very well, mate. Yeah, all good. Cheers.
A nice clear line. Stay there. Number 2 today is Lindsay. Hi, player 2, Lindsay.
Hi.
How are you? Are you good? You well?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you both?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Stay there. And player number 3 is Simon. Simon, good evening to you.
Good evening. How are we doing?
We're good. How are you? You all right? You well?
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Yeah, very good.
Good. Thank you all for coming on our show. Let me explain to you and our listening millions exactly how it works. So each day this week, we're going to ask you 5 sports questions. If you get it correct, you stay in play. However, if you answer incorrectly, the next player will steal your question until someone answers correctly. We're starting today with player 1. Ian, Lindsay and Simon, I'm led to believe that it's you 3 every single day. And whoever answers the final question on Friday's show wins the prize. Ian, does that make sense to you?
It does. No pressure then, no?
No pressure whatsoever. Lindsay, are you good with the rules?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
And last but by no means least, Simon, have you got that?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Ian, we'll come back to you for question number 1. We might not hear from Lindsay and Simon if, Ian, you answer all 5 correct, and that means you start tomorrow with control of the game. So, Ian, are you ready for question number 1?
Go on in.
Okay, here we go. Which football team scored in extra time to beat Lyon in the 2025 Europa League?
Europa League?
Yes. Which football team scored in extra time to beat Lyon in the 2025 Europa League?
I'm going to say Man United.
Is the right answer. So well done to you. You are in control. On to question number 2.
Oh.
In the Euros in 2025, the quarterfinals, the Lionesses found a late equaliser in the second half, scoring 2 against Sweden. Which player scored the winning penalty, giving England their ticket to the semi-final?
Oh.
I need an answer, I'm afraid.
I don't think it's right. Millie Bright, but that ain't right.
Millie Bright is not. It's a good rhyme, but it's not right. Let's go to Lindsay. Lindsay, do you have the answer to that?
No, I don't.
Can you name a lioness?
Oh God. No. Oh my God, sorry.
Hopefully Simon's got the answer. Otherwise, I don't really know what happened. Simon, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the answer to that question?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to guess Chloe Kelly.
Is the wrong answer. So that means we go back to Ian. Now, my producer says we keep going. I don't really know what happens if no one else can name another lioness. So, Ian, can you name another one?
Name the goalkeeper, but we weren't a goalkeeper.
Methinks there's a flaw in this quiz. I'm looking. I can't even give you a clue. I don't really know what to do. I'm not in charge of this, and I don't make enough money. Who are you going for?
Yeah, I'll give the others. I'll give the others.
Okay.
But, you know, it's a blonde girl, isn't it? I can't think of her name.
Okay, Lindsay, do you know the blonde girl? We can't think of her name.
Oh, I know who you mean. I can't think of it either.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Whoever's getting paid to do this is getting paid too much. Simon, do you have a clue?
No, Lucy Bronze, maybe?
Lucy Bronze is the right answer. Well done to you. Congratulations. Oh, you got us out of a big hole. That means you carry on, okay? So Simon will stay with you for question 3. Which NFL team completed a famous comeback from 21-3 down at half-time to win the 2017 Super Bowl? Now, Darren Bent's getting very excited about that. He's written it down. Darren Bent's got it right, but that doesn't help you, Simon. Who are you going for?
I haven't a clue.
I get this is a theme now.
Miami Dolphins.
Nope. Even if you say it twice, it's not right. Ian, back to you. Any idea?
Yeah, I'm going to say New England Patriots.
It's the right answer. Well done. I don't know how we're getting through this, but we are. Ian, we'll stay with you. We've got 2 questions left. In 1996, which England players' missed penalty allowed Germany to steal a win in the semi-finals at Wembley?
Euro 96.
Yes, who missed the penalty?
Gareth Southgate.
It's the right answer. Ian, last question coming up. If you get it right, you start tomorrow. Okay?
Yep.
Ian, good luck. Which British athlete won heptathlon gold in the 2012 Olympics after overtaking her rivals in the final 800 metres?
Jessica Ennis.
Is the right answer. Well done to you.
Get in there.
Get in there. So you win absolutely nothing apart from control of tomorrow's game.
Oh, no.
All right? What did you think you won it?
I needed to come on Friday, didn't I? I needed to come on Friday.
See,
not Monday.
Here's the thing. You could get 24 out of 24 right and get the last one wrong and lose.
Yeah.
But you got to be in it. You got to be in it to win it. You are in it, and
you'll win it.
You'll start tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm there, mate.
Okay.
I'll
So,
be there.
Ian, well done to you, Lindsay. Commiserations, but you're still in it. We'll speak to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Have a nice evening. And Simon, same applies to you. We'll speak to you tomorrow as well.
Lovely. Cheers, guys.
Okay. Have a
Cheers,
nice
geezer.
evening. That was Can You Nick It? Thanks to Caught Stealing.
Can You Nick It? On talkSPORT with Caught Stealing, the must-see new crime thriller starring Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz. Only in cinemas August 29th.
Let's have a quick chat about Brentford, shall we, Bentley? Their manager, Keith Andrews, said that he fully expects Johan Visser to still be at the club come the end of the transfer window. Newcastle have had 2 bids for him rejected. The latest one was £40 million. Last week, Visser removed all association with Brentford from his Instagram account.
Petty.
Very petty, has since returned to training with his side. I mean, we're seeing more and more players do this at clubs,
Yeah.
right? This is the problem when you've got a transfer window and a so-called bigger club comes in for you. Do you have any sympathy for the player or even the club in these scenarios?
I've got sympathy for both because, again, it shouldn't be going about it the right way, but when a club wants to get rid of you, trust me, the loyalty's gone. If they need to get you out, and I've been there where they've just shoved you in the I'm trying to think of the bomb squad. Yeah, we don't want him anymore. Get him in there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So from that perspective, I understand it, and from Visser's side, I get it.
Can I ask, what happens in this situation? Let's take Man United.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Alejandro Garnacho. Yeah. There's another player as well.
Rashford wasn't it, but he's gone, isn't he?
Okay, so it's just Garnacho. The window closes and he's not gone to Chelsea. Everyone's leading him to Chelsea. What happens to him? Does he come back into that squad?
No, the manager might make him go and send him out on loan, but they'll get him out. They're
They'll
desperate
definitely get Garnacho out.
Yes, they'll get him out. Like even if it's loan, just to get him out of the building, they'll get him out, right?
Yeah.
I've got sympathy for Visser, but again, it's just a big merry-go-round because I don't think Wolves can lose Strand Larsen. And if Newcastle got Strand Larsen and Visser, Isak could be gone already. But the fact they can't get these ones over the line, or everyone knows that they've got more money because
that's the problem.
This is the problem we have. Because I even heard Watkins was linked to Newcastle as well. So that again, I think there's going to be a big merry-go-round. It might be the last couple of days of the window.
But if you're Brentford and you know that Newcastle have just signed a deal to effectively have another £150 million,
You're going to add a bit more on.
You're not going to let him go for 40 million.
No, but I like
65.
Do you know, I like Ouattara though. Ouattara, he scored at the weekend.
Yeah.
I've always liked him. I thought he was good at Bournemouth. Didn't really get too many opportunities. Scored a good goal at the weekend. The pace, the energy. So I think they'll be fine if they lose Wissa.
Do you think we're seeing pace now more and more important in play? You know how the game moves on. You know, at one time it was like goalkeepers can kick the ball.
Yeah,
right?
as far as you can.
As far as you can. Then it was like keepers playing it out from the back.
Yeah.
And do you think pace is becoming more and more important?
No, I think it's always been there. But I think now you're seeing pace in all areas. When I first came through, you'd have Chambers out. You'd have the centre halves, right? But you'd always have maybe one that was a bit slower than the other, or both slow, but could read the game really well. Now the whole game, everyone's an athlete.
Fullbacks weren't sprinters.
No, but now they can sprint. Everyone over the pitch can sprint. They're all athletes, but they can all play. So the game's become more athletic. So I'm really looking forward to the last part of this transfer window because I think there's about 6 or 7 players, maybe more, that need moves. That Garnacho, Isak, Visser now the way he's gone about his business as well. There's so many. There's 3, but there's going to be loads that you just think, oh my goodness, they need to get a move.
Well, that window closes in our show.
Kobe Mainoo might desperately need one. Do you know what I mean? He might need it though.
Talking of Isak, that's a massive game. It's live and exclusive on talkSPORT tonight. Sees Newcastle take on Liverpool at St James's. Team news for you when we come back. Show on talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent is here. A reminder, follow us at 7. Adrian Darham, the GOAT, brings you live and exclusive coverage of a massive game in the Premier League that sees Newcastle take on Liverpool. The all-important team news for that is in. Sam Atterface has all the details. Sam, good evening.
Well, I'm not necessarily sure I'm prepared to give it to you, because when you were talking earlier on to Troy Deeney, you said, give my love to Adrian. And I thought, well, that's not very nice, is it? I've been sitting here for an hour listening to you boys rattle on, and I didn't get any love, so should I give you the team news or not?
Well, you were going to get it, and then you said the word rattle on. I thought, that's not how I like to describe our show, so you got to earn it, all right?
OK, they're unchanged, Newcastle United, from the 0-0 draw, the season opener at Villa Park. Pope is the goalkeeper. Trippier, Cher, Byrne and Livramento the back four. Byrne was very good in that game at Villa Park. Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali and Joe Linton are the three-man midfield, with Elanga, Gordon and Barnes going forward, the three-pronged attack. Of course, there's no Alexander Isak in the squad. We'll see what happens with him over the next 48 hours. Ramsdale, Hall, Botman, Thiaw, Osula, Murphy, Joe Willock, who's back from injury earlier than expected. Jacob Ramsey, signed from Villa, could make his first appearance off the bench today, and Lewis Miley amongst the replacements. For Liverpool, bit of speculation about who's going to play at right back. Lots of the Liverpool press pack have been talking about Szoboszlai playing there at right back. I think Adrian thinks that too. Curtis Jones starts tonight. Now, he did play right back for England against Andorra not so long ago, and he did play for Liverpool in that position in a League Cup tie 2 years ago, so there is a possibility that he could play there. They made two changes from the Bournemouth win. Jones and Gravenberch come into the team. Allison is the goalkeeper, so at right back it will be Szoboszlai or Jones. Then it will be Konate, Van Dijk and Kerkez. Then either Szoboszlai or Jones will partner Gravenberch in midfield, with Salah, Wirtz and Gakpo behind Ekitike in attack. On the bench, they've got Mamadashvili, Joe Gomez, who can play at right back but isn't 100% fit. Endo can play there as well. So can Bradley, who's back from his problems. Chiesa, Leone, Elliott, Robertson and Engamoa are on the bench. There's no McAllister, who isn't fit.
Sam.
Yes, mate.
I love you too.
I love you.
Have a
But do you know, I'm really excited about this hair paste that you're putting together
Would
as
you
well.
like me to send you some when it's
I would
out?
love some.
Middle of next month. Okay. It's coming your way. You will have Goldstein's golden paste in your hair. What? That's what it's called. That's what it's called. I'm serious.
Oh, I felt like I've been on the sports bar.
Well, you sort of have. A reminder, that game is live and exclusive on talkSPORT. Kick-off at 8, and then, of course, the boys on the sports bar will be taking your calls straight after. One more Billy will be in the studio in just a moment for a bit of fun with the end of show quiz. But first, a reminder, our VIP competition, it ends tonight as the NFL returns to Wembley in October. The LA Rams take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're giving you the chance to win 6 seats in a private box with full hospitality plus $5,000 spending money. But it all ends at 11. It all ends at 11 p.m. tonight, so be quick. 11 p.m. Here's how to enter.
18 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. For a chance to win, text the word cash to 83338 and you're in the draw. Text costs £2 plus one standard network rate message. You must have the bill payer's permission or enter for free by calling 0330 880 3338. All entries must be received by 25th August at 11 p.m. This is a talkSPORT limited promotion run on talkSPORT, Talk and Virgin Radio UK stations. See talksport.com for terms and conditions.
One more Billy's in the studio, who's been our producer. I don't think John knows what the joke is. So, John, when he start, you got the music for the quiz. As soon as Billy starts answering, you just play, because we don't care what Billy says. Billy, you all right? You had a good weekend? Yeah. Good work, John. You went to Jack's wedding.
I did.
How was it?
Yeah, it was really good fun.
That's all you said to me earlier. You said it was really dull and boring.
No, it was really good.
Look sharp in your suit.
Yeah, all the boys are good.
Yeah.
Free booze?
All day.
You take advantage of it?
Yeah, I enjoyed myself.
Good boy.
I've been feeling a little bit ropey today, but it's fine.
Did you buy him a present?
Put some money, towards the honeymoon. That's what people do when you can't think of anything else, isn't it?
No, but you buy like dinner plates or just plates or something.
Is that still a thing? Do people have wedding lists? They must do that, right?
No.
I think so, yeah.
I didn't have one. Bloody, I didn't know. If I got some nice gifts, though. I had some nice gifts, man.
You have a wedding gift? A wedding list, rather?
Nah.
A lot of people do that now. Or used to. They don't do it anymore. No. What was your favourite gift you got when you got married?
I got given... is it Willem Bosch? Is that the make?
Bosch.
Yeah, I got some like cutlery plates and that. My goodness, when I looked online, it cost a freaking fortune.
Why are you looking online? People would bought you.
No, but just have a look, because you know what I was going to do? Try and because I don't need any more plates, do I?
Try and what?
Like, flog it. Try and flog it. Mate,
boy.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like 950 quid, maybe more than that.
People spend money on you. It's nice.
I don't appreciate
They'll
that.
be listening now knowing you've stuck it on eBay.
No, I've still got it.
Yeah, what? Yeah, of course you have. That went day 2. What are we doing in the quiz, Bill?
It's all about weddings.
2 minutes. All about weddings.
All
Okay,
about
that's
weddings
nice.
today, yeah. Because Jack is married.
I just said that.
Oh, yeah.
People are aware of that.
Yeah, sorry. Andy, do you want to go
No,
first?
I'm first. I'd like to go first, please.
I'll go
Can you just say no? That's what he says.
No, I'll go first, Bill.
All right. Andy, what's the most time someone's been married? World record.
You know how many times you've been married?
Once, mate, for me.
Oh, so I am, no joke.
He's not one of the options.
Have I got options there? Have I got options, yes or no?
Yeah.
My initial guess is something like 15, but what are my options?
18, 31, 64.
I'll go 18 then.
I think it's 64.
31. Glyn Scotty Wolf. 29 different women, 31 times he got married. So did a couple of them.
What? 29 different women, 31? Oh, so you got married to a couple of them twice?
Yeah.
I wanted to do that and I couldn't do it.
And had 19 children as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Okay.
Benty, what's the world record for the shortest ever marriage?
Couple of minutes.
John, some options?
Yeah, go on.
3 minutes, 5 hours, 1.5 days.
I'm going to say 5 hours, you know.
It's got to be 3
Go on.
minutes.
It's 3 minutes.
Which is longer than some honeymoon nights.
Yeah, very good. They had an argument when they got out of the ceremony because the bride fell over and the groom called her stupid. So
And that's it. She divorced him for that.
she asked the judge or whoever it was to.
The judge married, did they? He was in prison, was he?
Funny, how much was he worth?
Do you mean the vicar?
Yeah, how much? Yeah. How much was he worth?
Bezos' first one.
Yeah. Trust
Wow.
me. You said what? See ya.
You wish me well?
Yeah.
Right. We're done.
Andy, you could go to Vegas and get married by an Elvis. But what is Elvis's most streamed song on Spotify?
Great question, Bill.
In my head, it's Love Me Tender. But what are the options?
Suspicious Minds, Jailhouse Rock, Can't Help Falling in Love.
Can't Help Falling in Love.
Yeah,
Thanks.
1.1 billion.
Brilliant.
Also, first dance song. So,
Is it? What was your first dance song?
Genuine.
Who's that by?
Genuine.
Oh, okay. Mine was Every Day I Love You Less and Less.
Benny, do you want one more?
Yeah, I'd love to one more, please.
In England and Wales, what percentage of weddings end in divorce?
Oh, that's great.
97%.
Not ex-sportsman.
20, 42 or 59?
59.
No, it's got to be a quarter.
42.
Is it really just under half?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
not
Bill, when
good.
are you going to get married?
A while,
when
yeah.
you find a woman.
Yeah, nice.
That's all. So we've been building up to Bentley's outline. So that's all we've got. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Thanks for listening. Be safe, everyone. Be safe. But I'll leave you in the capable hands of Darren Bent.
Well, I can't really start with It's a Wrap today, can I? I've just got to go straight with it.
Oh, no. You're talking now. You shouldn't. Hold on. Let me do it again. So we've got time for. Remember, of course, live football, massive game of football follows us. Newcastle against Liverpool. The boys on the sports bar will be taking your calls. I'll leave the last words to Darren Bent, my co-host. We'll see you at 4 tomorrow.
And remember, the music ends, but the rhythm of life plays on. Until next time, stay kind and stay tuned.